everybody. This is Anthony and Danette right there. It is Sunday, January 26, 2025, and we are in the car on our way someplace. I want to thank everybody. Shout out to all our subscribers, all of our channel members, all of our wonderful followers. Shout out to all you guys and welcome aboard with us. Let's head on out and have some fun. I'm Anthony. There's Danette. Say hi, Danette.
How you doing, everyone?
Hello, Gracie. There's Pickles and Dinky in the back seat. And good to see you all coming on in. There's some people in. We got quite a little crowd. Sonia, how you doing?
Hi,
George,
Sonia.
Rachel
Hi,
H,
Georgie.
Coleslaw
Hi,
in the
Rachel.
house.
Hi,
Damon Dunn in the house.
Damon.
Lori Meller in the house.
Hi, Lori.
How do, Lori?
Hi,
We've got
Wednesday.
Fifi Marie in the
Hi,
house.
Fifi.
We got Raven, Sharon
Hi,
Deep
Raven.
Pasquale.
Hi, Sharon.
We got Sharon Deep Pasquale. We've got Timothy Chambers.
Hi, Timothy. How are you?
Hey, Andre Green.
Hi, Andre.
The not
How
so
you
mean
doing?
Green. How you doing there? It's good to see you. We're out in the car on a teeny-weeny road trip. Fawn Marie. Aloha, Fawn. We are heading on out. We're going to go, where are we going, babe?
Chinese.
We're going for Chinese. We're going for some
Because
Chinese
as you know,
food.
on Wednesday.
Sunday is Chinese food. No, on Wednesday
is Lunar New Year, and it's the year of the snake, and we would
The
like to
year of the
celebrate a little
snake.
early.
We're celebrating a little early with some
We're
Chinese
gonna do
food.
a little Chinesey here and there.
Hey, I'm on Astrad. How you doing?
Hi, Aman. How are you?
And we got CAK in the house.
Hi,
Carol in the house. How's it going, Carol? Let's see. So it's a beautiful day. As I said, a shout out to all of our subscribers, channel members, and all of our future viewers. For people who watch the replay somewhere down the line, we also thank you for coming along with us. In a moment, I'm going to show you where we're on our way. We're on our way out to Long Island, by the way, in the direction of Long Island in the car. It's a short trip, so yours truly can handle the short ride.
Yes.
It's not it doesn't promise to be a long trip to where we're going. We're heading out to one of our favorite joints out on the island, a 20-minute ride. You guys can accompany us. Hey, Frankie O'Bannon, General So's Chicken, Frankie says.
Hi, Frankie.
I don't know, you never know, maybe.
Yeah, the only thing I know I want is soup.
Danette, you might
somebody
know
left
wants
hearts.
soup.
Who's the
That's
heart?
Southern Belle, the
Hi,
original
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle.
How you doing?
Susan, she is one of our originals. Wink. How you doing? And Owen Meyer, the big O in the house.
How you doing, Owen?
I'll
Great
do,
to see
Owen.
you. So good to see all you guys here.
Southern Belle says, my favorite people. Timothy says, I missed you guys on the live streams. Nice to see you both. Thanks, Timothy.
Thank you, Timothy.
Why do they call it Long Island? Did they measure its length and width? That's coleslaw.
I know who's saying what now. I think
Danette
I've got it
recognizes certain
down pat.
types of jokes.
Yes.
Carol from the UK also
Hi,
were joining
Carol.
us. So we got one more Carol in the house. We got the Carol with the one L and the one R. And the Carol with the double R's and double L's.
Don't you
Thank
love
you
it?
very much for that, Sonia. Sonia with the momos, asking to subscribe to Danette and Anthony. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You seem like Irish folk. Actually not, Frankie.
Not at all.
Not that there's anything wrong with
No.
that.
No.
Danette is 100% Italian. I am 66% Italian, according to 23andMe. I am about 60-some% Italian. And
Right.
Danette is pretty
But
much
Anthony-
100%
but Anthony
plain
grew
old
up
Italian lady.
Do I look it?
Actually, she doesn't.
I have blue eyes.
She has blue eyes,
I
gray,
have very,
on the
very
gray
light
side.
skin.
Very light skin. She's pale,
And that's
she
probably
easily
why
turns
he thought,
red.
Because I've heard that before. Some people have thought that I've been Irish because of my skin.
Many
Like those-
people do. Yes, people have thought that
But I
before
don't- it doesn't
about the
matter.
net. They never do it with me though. I
You're a
was
little
like,
more
they were always
olive.
like, hey, you're a little bit too olive.
Actually, in
Although
the
I've been,
summertime,
I'm pale this winter
Yeah,
time
because
in
you
the
haven't really
extreme
been out.
because I haven't been out of the house.
But-
Lori Meller just
Hi,
became
Lori.
a member. How you
Oh,
doing?
Lori
Welcome
Meller,
back. Thank you,
Lori.
Lori.
Lori, we were never mad at you. Don't worry about
Never
that.
mad at you.
We were just explaining. By
We
the
just
way,
explain
guys,
ourselves.
if you
Thank you.
want to join our membership, Just join at $1.99. I know there's other prices on it.
There's
Just
other
ignore
prices,
them.
but you can ignore them.
Because we don't do
I know that sounds ridiculous for me to say
no,
that.
I know. But that's us. We're not the conventional anyway. It's true. But we don't.
Naboo! How
we
you
don't
doing,
like
bonjour?
classes, like, classes. We don't really like that. I don't know that it doesn't really mean that, but we just do it for everybody the same. Whatever amount you give is the same. So you might as well just join at the low amount and save yourself some money, right, Ann?
Yes. The Danette and Anthony channel is a classless society.
That's right.
Although
Everyone is welcome.
it's also a little bit of a dictatorship because we have final say on stuff.
Oh,
But we have final say that all you guys are good with us. Joe
you're
Mooski in the
geniuses.
house.
Hi, Joe.
And you're all geniuses.
Right.
Mooski in the house. Did you guys do 23andMe? So
Yes.
did I. I'm almost 90% Irish. The rest is German. That's
Wow.
C-A-K.
Carol said that?
Carol said
Oh,
that.
Carol, did
C-A-K.
you know you had a little German in you?
Did you know
That's what I want to
beforehand?
know. Were you surprised?
Hey, Dean, our
Hi,
number one
Dean.
fan.
I'm dying
Yes,
to know
we
if she
did
was
23andMe and Ancestry.
surprised. We did both to cross
We did both
pollinate.
to cross-pollinate, and it was good for in my case because there were many things awry in my background.
Yeah, there were very many surprises.
I was under the belief that my family were 100% Italian, but it seems somebody told some fibs.
Exactly. And there's
So I'm
nothing wrong with it, right?
not that there's anything wrong with that. So I'm more like 60-some% Italian and like 30 to 40% Spaniard.
Right.
And we have, who do we have over here? Who's in the house? We got the New York skyscraper. How you doing?
Hi,
New York skyscraper is Italian and Puerto Rican.
Nice.
A
Love it.
welcome combination there. Locomotives in the house.
Hi,
James.
James. Hi,
How
Locomotives.
how do, James?
By the way, it's a beautiful day out today. Look at the sun.
I'm gonna try
Look how
and
oh, you didn't turn it yet.
I didn't turn it.
We're on the Long Island Expressway,
We are on the Long Island.
and we're only going to be there in about 15 minutes. And I had a plan A, a plan B. Plan B was going to be really good, but there was so much traffic. I actually pulled an audible. I was so antsy, and I was going to do it by myself, and I literally did a U-turn where I wasn't supposed to get that
It's a
with
plan
me.
C, guys. Taking Anthony
We didn't
with
eat
us.
anything today
Going
because
for
I got up early to do plan B, and plan A was a washout. So I went shopping before I came home instead.
Yes.
I went grocery shopping, came home, put the stuff away, and then I got Anthony, and now we're going to go eat.
Yes. Hey, global positive energy
Hi,
in the house.
Global. How
And
are you?
Arena. How you doing? Somebody earlier asked, I believe, what's for lunch? We going Chinese.
Chinese food.
And as Frankie O'Bannon said, you never know. There might be some General Tso's chicken in the future. There might be some beef chow fun in the future.
Anthony's in love
There's
with
definitely.
beef chow fun.
I became in love with
It's
beef
so
chow
weird.
fun. I became enamored of beef chow fun from watching another YouTuber.
That's right.
A gentleman named
Not
Danny
a live
Domenic.
streamer. He's
Not a live
just
streamer.
regular. He's not
He's a
really
little bit of a
and
goofball.
listen, he's not really a good live streamer. I mean, a good streamer.
Good streamer.
I'm not putting him down.
Look,
He's just
He's a
got
decent
dry
YouTuber.
humor.
He has a
You know,
dry sense of humor that the net does not relate to all the time.
I mean, he just looks in the camera, and I'm like, is that supposed to be funny? I don't know.
But our channel is our power is low.
How's that possible?
No, not the power. The signal.
Oh,
Signal's low. But hopefully we'll get out of that in a second. It's where we're on our way back up. Well, let's climb back up again.
so
Let me refresh.
like, would you vouch for Danny? You would vouch
I would
for him.
vouch possibly for Danny.
There's some videos that are really so much better than others, and then there's others that are so bad. I don't know.
Hey, we got Heather W in the house.
Hi,
Heather
Heather.
W.
But the one thing about Danny the medic, and by the way,
Bring it in here.
Bring it in here. You want your steak? I'll give you your steak.
I'll give you a steak. Maybe we'll get some steak too.
Anyway, Danny the medic is a medic who also is a YouTuber, who's also a degenerate gambler.
Who's
I'm
also a
sorry.
degenerate gambler.
But he is a degenerate gambler.
And he really loves
You
beef
can
chow
tell
fun.
all of this by watching his videos.
Yeah. That's
But
right, Rachel H.
every time he goes to a restaurant, all he orders is...
He orders beef chow
chow
fun in
fun.
every Chinese restaurant he visits.
And then he compares them, and then it got interesting because, like, oh, well, we've been there, or oh, we can go there, because he's primarily from New York. Although I'm not sure if he moved to Vegas, because his videos are mostly in Vegas now. Because he's a degenerate. Right, Ian?
Yes, that's right.
But he's also a medic.
Hey, Warren on.
So the last time
How you doing,
I'm
Warren on?
So the last time we were live and I made for members only, the ones who aren't
Degenerative
members.
Gambler is my band name, says Cole.
So the reason why we found him is because he's from Queens and goes to Chinese restaurants around us, and that's why we started watching him. But then he started going to Vegas all the time, and I'm like, we're not in Vegas. I don't care about that. But anyway, the last time we did a members only. I had made what's called a vegetarian plant-based tacos.
Chili tacos.
And the brand was, what was the brand?
Grillers.
Grillers,
It's the
which I
Griller
thought
brand,
were delicious.
which is Morningstar Farm.
That's it, Morningstar Farm.
Hey, legal-minded Karen,
so today,
how you doing?
I want to try. So 2 weeks ago, I made the chili with it. A couple of days ago, I made tacos with it.
Tommy G from out on
Hi,
the
Tommy.
island.
How you doing? So we're in your neck of the woods right now. Because we're in Long Island. We're at Serringtown Road, not far. Anyway, so then I want to make enchiladas, or which somebody, I think Diana Gonzalez suggested, because I've been craving them. Or
Yes.
I'm gonna make Apple Martini NYC sent me a recipe of like a nacho using that with other things like lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
It's all primarily the same kind of recipe. We're just replacing beef with the plant-based. Only this time I couldn't get Morningstar. Oh my God, that guy went too fast. And then I got Gardein. So we're gonna try Gardein.
Yeah, she went with the Gardein
And let's
today.
see which one's better, and then I'll let you know.
I used to personally like the Gardein. I'm not
But
sure.
it's
Does
in the
anyone else
store. It's what they
have a
sell.
personal preference on the Gardein? Bombergator in the house. How you doing, man?
Or Morningstar?
Gardein. I used to like
Hi,
the Gardein,
Bombergator.
but then Morningstar was easier to find
Who said that? You?
recently. That's me
Oh
saying
yeah,
that.
but this time I couldn't find it. They didn't have it.
Got
I like them.
Bombergator
I like
in
the
the house.
Morningstar Griller burgers. Those are good. We always eat those too.
And by the way, Frankie, thank you very much for saying that. Frankie said you seem like nice folks.
Oh, thank
Thanks,
you.
Frank.
Well, you seem nice too, and you know
You
what?
seem nice too.
Frankie, if you come back, you'll discover that our chat are the nicest people, and we always say it because it's true. And everybody is so loving and so warm. And in our chat, you are allowed, because I don't know, other people, they don't always allow it, to talk to each other. Go ahead and
You're allowed
strike
to
up
talk.
conversations.
Within reason.
Become friends, you know? We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about other channels in a negative way. And we're pretty much a positive, happy channel where everybody's welcomed. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. People come from all over the world. And our chat are the loveliest people and the nicest people. And we call them geniuses. We're all geniuses. Because geniuses like ourselves make mistakes, tongue-in-cheek. We always say that, especially me. I'm number one mistake maker. Right, Anthony?
We tried it. We try to keep them to a minimum, but you never know
Yes.
with us. And let's see, what did I say? Joe Mooski is a fan of Danny and Dutch. Those are the two that he
Oh.
likes, Dutch Mars.
Oh, he's seen Danny.
So he's seen
Danny's
Danny.
funny.
Joe Mooski, no. Danny's
Yes,
put
and
like
Dutch
the
is a
dry
good friend
sense
of our
of humor.
channel. Yes, and Dutch is
Dutch
also
is a
friend
good
of the
friend
channel.
of this
Yes.
channel.
And he likes
Definitely.
watching us too. He's told us that, so we believe him. Right, Anthony?
We believe him because Dutch wouldn't say he watches you
No.
if he didn't.
That's true. That's true. And Dutch is like the king of Coney Island. He does the best. He always shows the best
Yeah,
of
he's the
Coney
best
Island.
out on,
and when he goes,
out on
he
the
shows
island.
art, and he's just great. So that channel's another
Out on
channel
the
to check
island.
out.
Coney Island, that is.
Yes.
Not necessarily Long Island.
No, one day, someday, we'll meet up with him, and we'll have a laugh.
Yeah, we haven't been to Coney for a long
I
time,
know,
so
it's too
we're
cold
due.
right now.
Maybe
we're
when
definitely
the freaking sun is shining better. Someone did ask, I know I saw someone that asked, I hope my knee is feeling better. I wish it was too.
Tomorrow's the doctor's appointment.
Tomorrow's my doctor's appointment. K-Jack in the house. Karen, how do?
Hi,
Karen.
K-Jack, how are you?
K-Jack in the house.
So is anybody going to be
emojis.
watching football today? Because it appears where we live in Queens, in Fresh Meadows.
People were mobbing the
Flushing,
supermarket today.
and everything was crowded. And
who are you rooting for? I saw someone mention mention Philadelphia, so someone's going Eagles, I guess. It's Eagles and Commanders. Eagles, Commanders, and the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, Kansas City's the one that wins all.
Kansas City's the favorite, obviously.
So
they're the two-time defending
that would be
Super
huge.
Bowl champions.
Now our friends Sheila and Dwayne are in Buffalo, and they won't miss the game for anything because they are Buffalo fans.
They are Buffalo
Sheila.
fans, especially Sheila. Penny D in the house.
Hi, Penny. How are you?
Penny for your thoughts, Penny. How you doing?
Look at that car in front of us. That reminds me of our Yankee Mobile when I was growing up.
Yeah,
it wasn't that
there's a
bad.
car in front of us.
Look at
over
that.
here.
It
With
has,
like all sorts of stuff
stickers.
hanging. There's a face hanging.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going where we're going. 97 people in the chat.
Oh, wonderful.
Just remember,
That's
folks.
nice.
Remember, folks. If you're coming in, remember to give the video a thumbs up. Please give the video a thumbs up, because all those thumbs up help big time in the algorithm, and they help the channel out, and we also appreciate it. Okay, so get those thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Subscribe to us, because like looky-loo, when you check the analytics, many of our viewers, the majority are not subscribed.
Which is kind of a shame, because
Which is a little odd.
and our chat will tell you, and I'm not being conceited, the chat has told me, several people, hi Robert, this is coming from, is that Robert Hodge?
Robert Hodgson.
I remember, there we go. I remember from New Year's Eve. Many people from our chat, our friends from the chat, have told me personally that
Thanks, Robin.
that so many of our videos, it's a shame that we haven't had more people watch, because there's like chunks of nuggets of things in there that are wild, that are so amazing. And if I do say so myself, we haven't like chopped out all the little things, but most of the time, not always, but most of the time, when Anthony and I go live, we go live hard. We don't do it every day. We don't go live all the time, but when we do, we go hard. And we either telling jokes,
have fun, tell
things
jokes.
happen, people are picking up their shirt in front of us, pizza makers are
you never know
yelling
when
at
that's
us.
going to happen
There's
at
so
the
many
Chinese
things
restaurant.
that go on, and amazing,
Where guys
wonderful
strip.
things that go on, good and bad. And so you don't want to miss out on that. Now, me personally, I think the reason that we don't get more people to see these things and enjoy them is because of our thumbnails. And it's kind of like a catch-22.
I didn't know we were going with the thumbnails here.
This is totally off the top of my head. I'm just talking.
She's going off the cuff,
And I'm
guys,
going
off
the cuff,
script.
which is what we always do.
Jeremy Nguyen in the house.
I'm thinking
and
it's the
don't forget Bob
thumbnails.
Kolb in the house. Bob!
Bob,
how you doing?
And Jeremy, how are you? So just thinking about it now, I'm thinking to myself, our thumbnails are not the kind of thumbnails that will be shocking, right? And mostly that's my fault, because I personally cannot stand that. And I know that it's like, well, that'll grab the attention, but I feel that our chat and our people, and most people, are smart and geniuses. They're not dumb. They know when there's a fake, like, thumbnail. You know when someone's overreacting on a thumbnail. You know what I mean?
That's right, Robert. This is definitely not scripted.
No, never.
Brenda, how you doing? Did I say
Hi,
hello to you, Brenda? Brenda says she has a co-worker, Bob, who's been an Eagles fan for 52 years.
Nice.
Hey, hello, and thanks for the drive from Mike Landry with
Mike Landry.
with $5 super chat.
Mike, you're so
Thank you
generous.
from
Thank you so
Canada.
much.
We really appreciate it, Mike. Ah, the
Bring
sun's
it to
in
me
my
so I can
eyes.
give him a kiss. No, go back over there. You're too close. Turn your head. Thank you, Mike. Anthony, what happened? Did you screw up? Is it backwards now? Is it?
No,
is it
it's not
sideways?
backwards.
Okay, good.
No.
Anyway.
What, the screen? That's
It's
because
okay? All right.
it goes off kilter because of the driving.
All right, so we're only 2 minutes
the
away there,
road.
guys. I think I'll go through Milleridge so I can show them again.
Hey, Joe Taylor
So
in the house.
Hey,
Whoop,
Joe.
whoop.
Joe's
And Karen,
our almond
Karen
horn
Cole
lover.
Also. Joe is
Anyway,
the almond
down the
horn
block
lover.
from here used to be a bowling alley. I don't know if it's
There's a
still
Whole
there.
Foods. They
Yeah,
might
we
have an
went in
almond
there
horn in
once,
there.
remember?
No, actually, I think that one did not have almond horns.
No, they did not have
That
one.
was a non-almond horn.
But
Whole
no, I'm just
Foods.
saying that there's a bowling alley. But all right, so what I was saying about the thumbnail is that we don't like do that.
What? Were we supposed to go there?
No, I want to show
no way.
Milleridge in just so you guys see.
Oh, yeah,
it.
that's right.
Oh, look, they're having a sweetheart dance. Look, the light
There's a
is on.
sweetheart dance?
This is Milleridge Inn, guys.
We're at Milleridge
We can
Inn
tell you
here
so
right
many
now.
stories about
There's
this
a
place,
lot of
but right
Milleridge
now,
Inn stories.
Jack's and Mia's sweet. Oh, they open? Let me see.
Are they open?
Let me see. Chicken crossing. Birds
This is
in
the
the
chicken
window,
crossing.
Birds in the trees.
They got the birds
I
in the
don't see
tree.
anybody
I don't
going
see
in,
the
no.
peacocks in the trees.
One of these days we're gonna come here. When
Is
it's
any of these
actually
places open? I see humans in there.
Yeah, they're walking around, but there's nothing open. I can see the lights are
No,
off.
I saw people in the store.
You did? Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Hold on.
I think there's
Hold on.
people in there. There's nobody in here?
Wait, I'm looking. No, there's nobody in there. The lights are
Then
on.
why is there so many people here?
Because they ate dinner and they're
Is it
walking
the
around.
roller skating?
Look at this, Milleridge roller skating.
It's a roller skating rink.
Oh, I didn't know they had that. Nice.
This was where Santa Claus was at Christmas time.
Anyway, that's
Now
it.
they're
So
roller
if you go to
skating.
Milleridge Inn and you come right here in the back and you come straight here,
through.
you will make
Need
it
to
to
where Marshall's
Orient.
in. You'll make it to Orient Odyssey.
Now you could turn it back on yourself if you
I'm
want.
gonna
Maybe I
turn
can
it-
get a little closer. Let me see. Could I? No, because that's not handicapped. All right.
Orient Odyssey.
Orient Odyssey. Now, if you've watched our channel
Here I
before,
am.
we've been here several times because they have a good signal.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
You know what's wonderful about this restaurant, other than the food? The food is pretty darn
It's
good.
really good.
It's really good. It's a really good Chinese restaurant. Plus, this signal really works.
And we
for
don't want to deal with that
YouTubers.
today. We just don't want to.
And I'm just not feeling. That's how you discovered the restaurant. I remember right after being frustrated at the Milleridge Inn, right, Arena?
Right, and we were like, "What are we gonna do?"
Oh, please read my thumbnail joke. Inside that tent is a big underground rave. That's right.
That's funny.
I'm looking for your joke. Where's the joke? Coleslaw says happy year of the snake as well.
Yes. All right, Anthony, you ready?
I bet manicure-based YouTube channels have thumbnails of thumbnails. That was Cole's. That was Cole's thumbnail joke.
Hold on, let me see. That's funny.
I'm gonna let you take this from
Hold
me
on, let me
because
take out my glasses because you know me.
yeah, do your bidding.
See. Can't
You got
see
the
a
battery
damn thing.
with
I
you,
got everything
the
with
extra
me, yeah.
battery.
Okay.
We're still at
glasses.
65%, so that's good.
Good. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm
Thank you
gonna
for
take that
joining
from
us,
you, take your
guys. The
time.
net is gonna take that. And there's
When I get there, I'm gonna put it on one of the chairs, and then we can wait for you because he's got to go slow. Hi, everyone. So I'm not putting down other people's thumbnails. It's just that I personally, you know, when you look at a lot of thumbnails, I personally don't like the ones that go like this, you know, like the emoji. They go like this. They go. I just think it's stupid. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll do it. Anthony started doing it one day. Doggy in the back looks like he's being taken to the pound. He's saying, "Let me out! Let me out!" Anyway, oh, look how beautiful it is out. Look at the sun. Look at that, guys. Look at the sun over there. Look at the sky. Isn't that beautiful right there? Let me get my head out of it. That's pretty. Anyway, all right, he just closed the door. Let me lock the door. All right, he's coming. Anyway, so that looks like a mountain, but that right there looks like a mountain, but that's the ice skating right there behind me. Anyway, thank you, Mike, so much for being generous. Danette, are those your glass earrings? Are those sea glass? Yes. How did you know? Wait, let me turn it this way so you can see it better. Anthony bought these for my birthday or Christmas last year. Being honest, I can't remember. I think it was Christmas. I'm almost positive. They're blue. I'm all blue today. I got the blue nail polish, the blue sweater, the blue glasses, the blue eyeliner, the blue eyes. Here he comes. Anyway, we're at Orient Odyssey, right? And what was I saying? Yes, we're in Long Island. Thank you, Joseph. Anthony, look at the sun back there. And smile for a minute. Wait, let me see. It's so annoying. And doesn't that look like a mountain?
Yes.
Look like a mountain behind us. Yeah. Anthony, how do you feel? Wait, before we go in, how do you feel about the thumbnail? You're out of breath? I mean, you're retired from your knee.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you think about the thumbnail? Do you think that if there was another kind of thumbnail, maybe more people would see or come?
I could, yeah, you know, I could get fancy with it. I could chop out pictures of us going like this. Or going like the net like this.
Hi, Hassan. No, I wouldn't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Wait, do it again. No, I can't. Come on, Aunt. Let's go in. Let's get some Chinese.
But I don't know. It just doesn't feel
Steve Gonzalez with a $2 super chat.
Steve
Enjoy your meal. You
Gonzalez,
guys are great and
so
authentic.
much,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve. Always
Steve
great to
Areno,
see you.
Thank you so much.
Steve Areno.
I have my Met hat on, by the way.
Yeah,
and
yesterday.
I spent all day yesterday watching The Amazing Day on
Yes,
YouTube.
yesterday, and he thought it was going to be on an hour or two. It was on all
it was like
day.
12
It was on
hours.
from like 11 or 10 all the way to nighttime. It was called The Amazing, and it was showing the Mets too.
What booth?
Yeah, if you want. Like right here, you mean?
You want to sit right here?
No, we could go on the other side.
Want to sit maybe?
Oh yeah, all right, that's fine. That's great, actually. All right, let me show you, but I can't show the TV, right? I'll show you the TV really quick. There it is. Thank you. All right, let me go in first because then if you have to get out, it's easier for you. Oh wow, this is a great spot. He hooked us up. Put it flat on the chair, then you can get it. Okay, so we're right here. Look, right in the window. I'm used to your thumbnails. They're always such happy couple photos. They're great. Thank you, Carol. See what I mean? That's what I mean. Our genius family always makes us feel good and always tells us how we feel. Yeah, go ahead. Why not? Give me a minute, guys. Miss Pete. Who's Miss Pete? Am I missing stuff? Hold on, I gotta get my phone now. Hi, Monica. How are you?
Repeat and repeat.
Yeah, Lori's here. I've been called many things, but Steve Areno is a first. Thank you, Anthony. The first thing they give you is some hot tea and peanuts. Anthony, you okay? You okay?
Did I push you?
It's all right. No worries. Let me just get this off.
Actually, it's better for me without a little bit.
Well, you can move. You want to move forward? Well, you're all right.
I'm okay.
If you want to move forward, just move your butt.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at the pink. Look, wait, over here. Look at the pink. This is the other thing they give you. This is the place that has the best. Wait, let me put it in a sentence. This is the place that has the best.
The chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
If
you're just meeting me for the first time, I forget what things are
just meeting you
called.
for the first time. Danette never remembers the name of anything.
I'll know your face though. I'll never forget your face.
She does.
Let me fix myself here. Yeah, hold on. Let me fix myself.
Many years of us meeting up with people, like by accident or seeing someone in the distance, and then it goes. I went to grammar school with that girl. And I'm like, I used to be always.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, we didn't eat yet. Send us the check.
And I used to be like, you went to grammar school with that old woman?
Old woman.
Everybody always looked older. Everyone from
just move it
the
over.
school days always looked way older than her. They were like haggard.
Anthony, this is a funny light. I feel like there's like a what do you call it?
Danette's tea.
Oh, thank you, man.
Burning my hand.
I feel like there's a weird, like my skin looks weird in this light.
I look we're very like crisp.
Holy crap, is that hot? How am I supposed to hold this?
Ching,
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys too, folks.
The mansions are beautiful, Raven. I hate to miss on the conversation, then I have to see it later. And by the way, guys, I know when you guys are being naughty. I see the conversations later. I've actually seen some people say they're not paying attention. Oh yes, we are.
Someone said that once. Oh no, we pay more attention than you think.
It doesn't matter. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna put this
You
over
know
there
what?
too.
Even when you got, we have such a nice group of
Oh my
people in
God,
our
they're
chats
so great.
that essentially, even you guys being naughty are being friendlier than some other chats. That's you guys.
When I say naughty, I'm just saying like.
It's like naughty.
What is that?
It's the cocktail.
Scotch. We don't want no
Oh, maybe it's
cocktails.
time for cocktail.
By the way, I wanted to go live a little earlier because.
How about a vodka sakitini?
I wanted to go live a little earlier because we're hungry. Hugs for Winston, Lori. Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Wait a minute, I'm missing. Oh, let me just look on my phone. Why am I an idiot? See what I mean?
Hey, they got a
Genius is
zombie.
like myself.
That's my favorite.
Oh my God, that has rum, doesn't it?
It's gold rum, apricot brandy, grenadine, mixed juices,
You wanna
and
get it?
topped with 151 proof rum. I'm getting myself a zombie.
Are you
guys.
serious?
Yeah, I get a zombie. It's
Okay.
my zombie every 2 months.
The other thing is that we don't shut up. So if you're new here,
We
you
don't
might know
shut
that
up.
we do
We're
a lot
very
of talking.
verbose.
We never need a good afternoon, JD.
Georgia,
How are
we're
you?
very verbose.
Pineapple fried rice, right, Heather? But we decided not to get that.
We're not gonna do.
Can
the
I have a menu so I
pineapple
can look
fried
too?
rice. Here you go.
I just want to see the soup again. Lemongrass chicken soup. Did you ever hear of that?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh, that's in the soup from.
That's like for a family
That's the
or
soup for
something.
two.
They have
Soup
wonton
for two.
egg drops, it's hot and sour, and wonton egg drop. I'm gonna get just the regular egg drop.
There's the house
Like I
special
always
egg drop with chicken, pork, and shrimp mixed vegetable and wonton.
Hi, Nady. Am I saying it right? Is it Nady or Nadi? So look, Nady 1, Nadi 2. So is it 1 or 2? Listen to Exua by.
Or is it Natty 3?
Pop, glitch, pop, and indie R&B. Are you asking us to watch it because you're interested in it? Oh no, I don't want Coconut Telegraph. That's another thing. We're coming early because I don't want him coming here and paying for us. He won't give me his address. I don't know where he lives. I can't pay it back. It's terrible. I feel bad. I don't want to do that no more.
It's
I'm serious.
What are
I'm
you
not
getting?
even
One
joking.
soup or
No, egg drop.
Egg drop.
But what else?
I want egg drop also.
Rachel, make that a goal for this year. Wait a minute. I've never been to a real Chinese restaurant. I live under a rock. What?
Who said that?
I'm choking. What?
This is one of those places that gives you peanuts.
Rachel, where do you live? Hi, Christian. Happy Sunday. Where do you live, Rachel, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. But, yes, coconut means well. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's a nice guy.
He's a great guy.
He's like a wonderful guy. Him and his wife are wonderful people.
Mm-hmm. Every day is a soup day, Heather. Every day.
Yeah, you don't have to
All right,
give us
Christian,
like
you
your
gonna drop
home
an egg?
address or anything.
No, just say like New
just a
York,
general
like what
area.
state? That's all you have to say. What state? George, remember the situation a year ago or more when they were in Lower Manhattan going from pizza place to pizza place late at night? Oh, I missed that.
Oh, that was fun.
I want to do that. You don't understand.
No, that was fun.
We have so many other pizza places that we have not hit yet. Mama's too, what is it? Crispy Pizza.
Crispy pizza.
There's another Louis. I still haven't gone back to
Industry.
Industry, but we've been there. I'm talking about ones we haven't been to yet, but we have to wait.
There's
because
many.
Anthony. Luigi's. Let me see. Hi, Alicia. We're in Long Island in your neck of the woods, Alicia. Cheers, Alicia. We're in what the hell's the name is again? Orient Odyssey by Milleridge Inn. Alicia, have you ever been here? Have you ever been to Milleridge Inn? If you live in Long Island, you must have been here before. Northeast Ohio. We have a lot of people from Ohio,
Yeah,
Rachel.
that's true.
Wow. Rachel, if you go to a real restaurant, you have to look for one that's like Hunan or Cantonese,
Szechuan. food,
Szechuan, and the vegetables, when they cook it in a wok. It's so delicious. I am not a huge Chinese person fan as much as Anthony, I should say.
Yeah. I should
Anthony
ask
loves
if they
them.
have any leftover dim sum.
We should. Oh, would they make dim sum on Sundays? Do you have any leftover dim sum?
Have
it
the
too late?
shrimp dumpling,
Shrimp dumpling?
The
pork
shrimp
shumai,
The
And
pork shumai?
Uh-huh.
Also?
and the eggplant.
Oh, you have the
Eggplant.
eggplant? Where?
Appetizer here have the dim sum.
Which one?
Spring
Oh, so
roll,
it's the same.
eggplant,
Eggplant stuffed with shrimp. Ooh, I
yeah,
don't know what
and the
that
long
is.
pepper stuffed shrimp, and tofu stuffed shrimp.
All right, let's give
Oh.
it. Give
Yeah.
it a minute. Do you
Well,
The
want
shrimp
it?
dumpling, pork
Look at this.
shumai.
The tofu
Can we
stuffed
order?
shrimp.
Can we order our soups? I want an egg drop, really hot. And what do you want?
Um,
Do you want a soup?
same thing. Same
Two
thing.
egg drops, really
Two
super.
egg
Mate.
drops?
Yeah, when you come back, then we'll. Thank you.
Well, I know which things she means. There was a
Yeah,
couple of
but
things.
that's just you can order.
Those are the
it on
usual
there.
ones.
They have a
Eggplant
crab
stuffed
meat
with shrimp,
omelet.
that's
Look
like
at
the best.
They have lettuce wraps. Look at that.
They
Where you
have
put it in the
lettuce
lettuce. I like that.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Wow.
nice, guys.
Your nails are gorgeous. So thank you. Thank you, Alicia.
They are.
You're so
I think so,
sweet.
too.
Christian Hansen sent you some mastices de porco with extra beans and rice and tapatio. I don't do swine, so it's all yours. The situation I'm talking about was some naked situation. Do
Oh,
you
that
mean
was
in
in Chinese
naked
in the
in a
Chinese
pizza?
restaurant?
I
No,
don't remember.
naked in pizza. There was nobody naked whenever.
Hi,
we were
Anthony
out.
Visual. How are you? Denver topping in. Nice to see you. I don't think anybody's here from Denver. At least they never
Oh, no,
told
there's a
us.
couple of people from Denver.
Really? I don't remember that.
Not necessarily Denver, Colorado. I don't know about Denver.
Thanks for being here, Anthony. Think about subscribing and coming back because we have the nicest people in our chat, as I was saying. All right, what do you want to get? Let me look at the menu. Give us a second. Hi, Marisol. How are you? My skin color looks weird. Anthony looks wonderful. I look like weird. All right, so we can have soup. What else do you want, Aunt?
Well, I love, as far as appetizers go, you know, I love
Steve.
you know, we love the argao.
I know, but do you
The
want to
shrimp
still get the
steamed
same
dumpling.
thing unless you
Well, it's
absolutely
always
want
the
to get it?
same. We always get
I mean, if
those
you
things.
actually definitely want it because it's good, then get it. And, you know, you can bring it home because they're big. If you want to get it, get it. Also, that stuff. What is that? Shumai in the picture? That's always good. Is that what she said she had?
Yeah,
Shumai?
the shumai, which is shrimp and pork shumai, and they also have the eggplant stuffed with shrimp. They had
You know what?
something
Get whatever
else.
you want. They have a lotus and asparagus with chicken. They have a lot of good vegetables here.
Here's the good old General So chicken right there.
But there's a lot of good stuff. Did you know they had roasted duck and Peking duck? I don't remember that.
I did not know that.
Isn't that amazing?
Let me see.
They also have tangerine chicken. Not just orange chicken, but tangerine. I'm only eating these because they're sitting here, but I really shouldn't be eating peanuts.
whole Peking duck, $56.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Lettuce and chow mein, what abomination, says Georgie. What? Okay, Andre said, what Chinese food is your favorite? Anthony loves fried rice, pork fried rice.
I like fried rice. I do like chow.
I don't know. I like all the finger food, the
Then that's like this.
appetizers,
They have
and the
this over
soup.
here. Maybe you'd like to try this sauteed filet with asparagus and onion and black bean sauce.
Ooh, do you want to try it?
I'll have some of that
If you want to.
get it.
I always let Anthony pick. I don't really care. If that
Then
you
it's
pick,
less-
you pick what you want.
Seriously?
Yeah, just pick. But every time we come here, I let you pick.
Every time?
Every single time.
Every single
Except
time?
for the soup. I want the
Actually,
soup.
here, yes, he does let me pick.
Hi, Katzma. How are
everything
you?
here.
Hi, Apple Martini
Crispy beef with
NYC.
cumin.
How you doing, Renee? Let me put it back a little. So we're in Long Island. If you're just tuning in, we're at the Orient Odyssey. We're right next to Milleridge Inn. Here comes our soup. You ready to start ordering?
Might start ordering pretty soon.
Canton chicken for me.
Okay.
Or if you want to order the
Okay.
Appetizer?
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
think I'll, oh yeah, I'm
Very
also
hot. Okay.
Very, very hot. Okay.
I think I'll order a couple of appetizers.
Thank you, Heather. Thank
I
you.
get the
Hi, D. Michael. How are you?
The shrimp.
Your fingers are cold.
But you know what? Can I try them fried?
Pan fried.
And fried.
Shrimp
Oh,
pan.
guys, these are
Also
the best.
tuna.
Pork salmon steam.
Look at this.
Yeah, steam.
Okay.
These are the best. So if
And then
you
we're gonna like, I don't
Don't
know.
worry. Take your time.
Oh, can I get a zombie? Can I get a zombie and a drink?
I checked them.
Check to see if we
Have
can make it.
zombie?
it's on the menu.
This one, right?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, listen.
I'm gonna
If you
keep the
go
menu.
to a Chinese restaurant, hey, come here. Hey, come here. Smile. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, we do this stupid thing, by the way, if you're new here, where we act like as if we're going to use it as a thumbnail. Anyway, if
Sometimes
you
we
go to a
do,
Chinese restaurant,
sometimes we don't.
Right. We do it as a goof now. You have to come to one that has this, not the ones in the bag. These are delicious. You put it right in the soy sauce. I mean, the what is it called? Sweet and sour?
Did you show soup?
No. What is this called? Sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour duck sauce.
Duck sauce, that's it.
And
And a little bit of
hot
mustard.
Chinese mustard.
And we both got the egg drop. Wait a minute. Put a little in there. A little in the mustard. Mmm.
Egg drop soup.
And this is the egg drop soup. It's just egg, really, and raw. That's all it is. Oh, here, you may want to... Oh, we need
Perfectly
water.
delicious.
That's what we need. And that's why he put us here. Everybody's in the front. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's weird. Anthony, we need water. Put this over here. Put this over here. Maybe I should bring it closer so you could see. A flat duck sauce, says James. Oh, thank you, Lori. That's really pretty. I'm glad to know. I didn't know you had blue eyes. Alicia said, I'm like, what is that? I love those big fat noodles, says Carol. What's a zombie? A zombie is a drink. What is it primarily in it? Rum?
A lot of rum. And then they top it off with more rum.
This is so
And it's
hot.
got
Look at
branding
it.
in it.
What do you mean they top it off with more rum?
They
Is that
top it
rum?
off with a higher proof rum.
Hi, Janet. How you feeling, girl? Hi, guys. I love the Milleridge Inn. So many good times. Sorry, I will send my... Take your time. It's not a rush. Excuse me. Can we have 2 glasses of ice water? Sure. Thank you. I will send my address if the time hasn't expired. Of course it hasn't. Are you silly or something? We still have a gift from last year that someone never gave us their address. She just never gave it, but it's all right.
Who's that has to send their address?
Janet.
Janet, take your time.
hope
It's
you're
all right.
okay,
Send
yeah.
it when you
Oh,
feel
thank you
up
so
to it.
much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we actually have a gift from not Christmas that passed, the previous Christmas.
We still have
That
it.
we never got an
Hoping
address
someday she'll give
for.
us that address.
We're hoping someday the bank will break or something will happen. She'll remain nameless, but you guys actually do know her. She's not in the chat right now.
A lot of rum, says JD. Yes.
Oh no, I got my shirt.
Of course
Not
you
dirt
did.
on the shirt.
Look, guys, look. There it is. There it is. Dirt on the shirt. Can't take him anywhere.
You can't take me anywhere.
Look at this. This is good.
And it's egg.
Mm.
That.
He always does it. He can't help himself.
I don't know how I did it. I even brought this thing up to my
I wish you
face.
could jump up and get me more napkins. I'll ask her. I don't really like the cloth
I
napkins.
can't
even
do
though
any
it's-
jumping up.
I know.
Jumping up's not in the cards.
Lori said she's cooking a raw Cornish game hen with carrots, potato stuffing, or wild rice, roasted onions, all for me, myself, and Winston. Nice.
He's going to be a very happy kitty.
How do you stuff the Cornish? Like, do you do it like, do you butterfly it and then turn it over? How do you do
Or
that?
either that or a tiny
Look at
bit
this.
of
This is very
stuffing.
messy. I'm gonna go all in though. You ready? Good. Really, Carol? I didn't know that. Wow, that mustard went right through my nose.
Oh wait, I want to try
Rachel
some.
doesn't like. I don't know why you're not eating it. I'm like, are you feeling okay? Oh my God, Anthony! I took a bite and literally I felt my the nasal opening up from the mustard. Hi, Ian. How are you? Who wants to confess something? Yes, Anthony. Bless me, Father. He doesn't even know how to do it. I don't know if Father Anthony brought his
Blessings,
collar with
Steve
him.
Michael.
No, he did not. He would have spilled everything on it.
Oh no, I have to keep that clean.
Anthony is not really a father. Anthony is... How did that come about? Do you
A
remember?
wise guy. It's my dicky makes me kind of look.
We told that story 1,000 times. We're good, thank you, Ian.
My dicky, which I occasionally wear.
That mustard bites, yes, Promulgated. It tastes so good when you only dip a little bit, you know? You only dip a little bit and it really opens up your nasal passages. But these are delicious. Look at it. It's fried and it has those little hole things, if you see that. It's it bubbles up. And oil must be on fire when it does that. Okay, then I just dipped it in a little of this sauce and then a little of that mustard.
Wonderful.
Whoa. Whoa.
Was it a little bit?
I like that
was
because
it a little bit entrancing for you?
I don't like my nose. I want to open up the nasal.
She's opening up the nasal passages, guys.
Whoa. That's delicious. Hi,
Adriana in the
Adriana.
house. How you doing? Hey,
How
Adriana.
are you? How's Mom? I wanted to know how her test came back. I never asked you. I forgot. Hello. Open up. Father Anthony looked good in a monk robe. You think she's going to look good in a monk robe?
I will.
But there'll be food on it.
There'll be food on it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I swear to God, the other day, I ordered a matzo ball soup at the diner. It was 2 bowls. It was piping hot. It burnt my mouth. And when I was done, the waiter said, "How was it?" I said, "So good. I could eat another bowl." But I didn't.
Since I'm ordering, I'm gonna go back to the menu.
If you don't want to get that fish, you don't have to. We could get it another time. Okay, you're not in the mood for it. Maybe you want beef skewers or something. I don't know.
No, I don't. Now,
Look at this. Here's one that curled. Oh my God, this is so good. All right. I'm going back into the mustard again. I think I put a little too much mustard, but it's good. I bet wasabi is hotter than Chinese. Do you want to sit on this side? Would you want more room on the end?
No, that's
For your
fine
foot?
for me. Yeah, it's not. It's actually easier in case I have to get out. Long peppers with chicken. That's an interesting dish. What's going on over here? I think she used too much mustard.
Listen. Wait a minute. Let's I'm done chilling.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You want to know later, right?
Oh, did you?
Couple
Did we
minutes.
order anything
Couple minutes.
yet?
No, I ordered a couple of
You
appetizers.
could send the appetizers out. That looks a little not as good as the other
It's a
places
zombie.
we've been to. But look at that foam. Hold on. Look at that foam, guys. Look at that foam. Come and take a sip. Have you guys eaten yet? Every time I wipe my mouth, so I'm gonna see red now. All right, what was I saying? So I just discovered something. You know how you say, what did we learn? I just learned that I love a lot of mustard. It does something. I never felt that before. It's like I take a bite and I taste the sweetness of the sweet and sour that I have in here. And then it does something, instead of to my throat, it's doing it to my nose. It's like opening up the nasals. I've never had that happen before. Anthony, you have the menu. Tell them what's in What's in the drink? What's in the zombie? They all
Oh, I
want to
don't
know.
have that drink.
Feel it,
I don't
girl.
have the menu. I have to get it again. She took that menu away.
I'll ask her for
I
it.
believe there's. I'm gonna tell. I'll tell you. I'll get.
Oh my God, this is so good. For anybody who's always had the mustard, you knew what you were doing.
You know what it is? There's 3 things I want.
Oh my God, that's. There it is. There's a sensation of this opening of the nasal passages, and if you're like me, and you get a lot of like
You know what it
What do
is?
you call
There's 3
that?
things I want.
the headaches and stuff. Or it's just opening up. What do
Should
you
I
want?
order them, even if it's a lot of stuff? I
No.
just take it home?
Well, let's see what it is. Tell me what it is.
The fish.
It's not like we're never
The
coming back
black
here.
bean sauce.
Would you want that?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. What else?
My usual beef chow fun.
Mm-hmm.
And General Tso.
You want General Tso?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we have some extra napkins, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, say, yes. One more thing. Do you think you could bring me back the drink menu for a minute?
Thank
I
you
wanna
so much.
Tell folks
Wow, is that mustard
tell them what's
amazing?
in the drink.
Okay, so I would say
show them the
unless you really
Thank you.
unless you really want the beef chow fun, I would say leave that out
Leave that one out?
because you never got the other thing before, right?
No, I never got the other thing.
Okay, guys, look at this. But I don't
You
know.
wanna just show them?
Or the fish. Leave the fish out. Look at this sumai, guys. This stuff
The
is
pork and shrimp
delicious.
shumai.
Shumai, not sumai. I said sumai. And then
Close.
this, what is this here?
Those are hargao.
Hargao.
Pan-fried
Oh, you got
hargao.
it fried. I've never seen it like
We
this
usually
here.
get them steamed,
Okay.
but I got them pan-fried this time.
Take your napkin away.
And they come with a dipping sauce.
Listen, since you're the one that's ordering and you don't care, and I don't care, just eliminate one. 3 is too much. We got
All right,
appetizers here.
All right.
Is there a third appetizer you ordered?
No.
Okay. Oh my God, look at that, guys. Look at I wish I could show you in the sun.
We'll try the
Hold
fish.
on.
I'll eliminate.
We don't have to get the fish,
chow
really.
fun.
Let me show you this. Hold on. So, you can't see it in the sun, but there it is. The hargao. Yeah, you can't see it. Forget it. This has like pieces of shrimp in it. Let me
It's
show you.
shrimp and pork.
But you could see the pieces of shrimp. It's actually intact. And so what are you not going to get? Anthony, forget the fish. Just get the other 2 if you want. It's all right.
Sure?
Yeah.
Don't you want to try it here?
Yeah,
Well,
but
I know you like it in here.
we've had fish before here too.
We have.
I don't know. What's the other thing you're getting, you said?
Oh,
Look at the shrimp there.
General
see?
Tso.
General Tso, is that like sweet?
It's like a little spicy, a little sweet.
I need to taste some. Do you really want that?
Maybe I should just get the chow fun and the fish.
Okay, see, they don't give you knives. They don't give you water.
Those
You're going to
knives
ask
are
for
right there.
everything. But you're not going to get up.
Oh, ask him. You want me to try and get it?
Hi,
I'll get
Vian.
it.
How are you?
I'll get it.
I'm stabbing this. Look at that.
You want this?
Oh my God, yeah.
It's good.
That is incredible. Look at that.
For those who want to
Wait,
know,
that is a whole shrimp in there. That is an entire prawn.
for those who want to know what's in the zombie,
Here's what's in the zombie.
golden
April.
rum.
Golden
No,
rum.
You interrupted with hi April. Hi
Sorry,
April.
but I had to say hello.
How you doing?
God, this hargao is so much better than the regular one.
JD here. How you doing, JD?
He's been here all this time.
I didn't notice him.
Okay, good.
Golden rum, apricot brandy, grenadine,
Apricot brandy.
mixed juices,
I
and
don't
then
want to be like
and
messy.
then you top it with 151 proof rum.
I cannot believe this thing. 150. Yeah, they're right with the rum. Look at that. Look at that prawn right in there. Anthony, do they make it? Oh, what are you doing? Oh,
Lost
Anthony. Wow, that is unbelievable. That shrimp in there. I think there's 2 shrimp in there. I remember the hargao. I thought the hargao was more like crumbled up, like mashed up. Look at that shrimp in there. Do you see it peeking?
That's like a punch in the face.
Mmm.
Would you like to try some?
Mmm, look at that. I don't know. Not really.
Not really, so the answer is no.
You need to ask for knives. Okay, I'll try it. Look at this. But I want to try it with the phone. Holy mackerel. It tastes good. Like I taste a few things in there that taste like a good tropical drink. But then at the end, what I'm tasting is like sugar, like as if it's a candy. Like it's a Jolly Rancher, and I don't like that. I don't like that
wow, that's really
Jolly
good.
Rancher flavor. This is the inside. I can't even get over this thing. This hargao. This is the outside, and this is the inside. The shrimp. Mmm. I'll take that whole out. While you're up there, grab some more napkins. Anthony's getting it. Anthony's getting it all. Good. He doesn't get one, he gets like 5 of them. Okay.
Knives.
Thank you, you're my hero. Now come back.
All right.
So 143 people. Who here is watching football? Let's just scoop up.
bet someone
There we
is.
go. Perfect. Hi, Leela. Yeah, I'm sorry, you want to move it out of your way? I just love this stuff. I love this mustard ant. Mmm. Leela, how you feeling? Hi, Bode. How are you?
Hey,
Hi,
Bode.
Sunshine NYC. How you doing?
Who's
Hi,
watching
Pookie
football?
Six.
I
How you
bet
doing?
somebody is.
Yeah, who's rooting for the Buffalo Bills
Like our
or
friend
Kansas
Sheila.
City? Wait a minute. What's the point of a knife if I don't have a fork? I just realized we don't have forks. Okay, whatever. I'll just use the knife and the... Holy mackerel.
I should have got your fork. Let
I
me get up
didn't
again.
realize. No, don't. No, there's no egg rolls here. We didn't get... Oh, they do have egg rolls, right? Now
I
this...
have egg rolls.
Now this is the inside of... What is it called again, Anthony? What is this?
Shumai.
Shumai. Mmm. What do you think of the drink?
I think it's very good. The drink is very good. The net is just... she's not a drinker. I mean, I'm not a drinker, but the net is really not a drinker.
Yes, Steve, we do have good chop skill.
We try.
Chopstick skills.
It's just for years of practice.
You can also stab it like that.
You can stab it occasionally.
April wants to know what's the sauce with the shrimp. I think it's soy sauce. That's what it tastes like.
I think it's a little bit of, it's like a dumpling sauce. It's like a mixture of soy and probably a little bit of black vinegar and sesame oil.
Yes, hi Jan. Yes, Anthony is with me.
A little bit of sesame oil, soy,
Saved
black
it.
vinegar.
It tastes like, I don't taste it. Oh, Lawrence is watching football. And who is he who is he going for? Kansas City? Their appetizers here are huge, by the way. I'm just saying.
This place has very large appetizers.
These argaos are like so big. And the prices are reasonable. They're good. Hi,
Very
Daryl. Hi
bouncy
from
shrimp.
Chicago. You're having hot dogs for lunch, JD. Hi, Robin. How are you? Anthony, like, maybe you should come a little closer to me. If you can. And also you can get your leg over. You're not comfortable. Put your leg over there. There you go. There you go. There you go. So you don't have to get that close.
Is that better?
I'm just saying. Like, let's see, did you still get you? Oh wow, it doesn't even look like you spilled anything. What do they have? Ribs? Oh, they have
Oh, yeah,
ribs.
those look good.
I don't think we ever got ribs here before. Maybe we did. I don't remember. No, they have egg rolls, right, Anthony? I think we got
They
it
do
once.
have
It's
egg
really,
rolls.
really good.
I really should have got you the fork.
No, it's okay. You know what it is? It's not the customer service is bad. They're pretty good. It's just that they don't put everything on the table. They don't do that. It's really traditional Chinese, and we're like Americans. We want a fork. You know what I mean? We're idiot Americans.
They
that
don't
want a
put
fork.
everything on the table.
They don't put everything on the table. So you have to ask for everything. You have to ask for water. They don't ask you if you want anything to drink. Like, what if I didn't ask for the water? She didn't ask me, do I want anything to drink? So on this one, on the, again, I've got it, shumai. It's pork in the middle, and there's a little tiny shrimp right on the top.
There's chopped shrimp on the topped on it. That's traditional. It's very traditional. In theory, it's supposed to be like a seafood, Hong Kong style seafood restaurant. And there are
That's
things
why
that
we know
aren't
the
seafood,
seafood's gonna be good.
But there's a lot of things on the menu that aren't seafood, but they do have.
Oh, thank you, Leela. I was asking Adriana how you were doing. I was thinking about you. I see the orthopedic surgeon tomorrow to get a treatment plan, but I'm seeing the chiropractor tomorrow. Anthony's going tomorrow to the doctor as well. Two
Going
doctors
to the
as well.
orthopedist,
Let's go to
yeah,
two doctors.
and also a different doctor for something else.
So, I wish you the best of luck for you and for Anthony. There's Sheila.
Hey,
Bills
Jane,
by a
good one.
billion. We already know, Sheila, you and
We
Dwayne.
know you're rooting for the Bills.
Robin says Bills crush those Chiefs, so she's also for the Bills. Technically, it's New York, so we should be voting for them too. I don't think
Maybe we should.
maybe.
Maybe I should order the fish. It is a seafood place.
Whatever you
I
want.
tried the fish and some beef chow fun, I think. Although I've had that. I haven't had the fish or the chicken, so I'll
Say
get
hello
those
to
two.
that person because my mouth is full.
I
Can't see it.
couldn't see it.
Okay.
Prayera Carrington. Prayera, how you doing? And welcome to the crowd. Pookie Six, I believe, is in the house. We got Marisol Torres. How you doing, Marisol? Some of you people that, you wonderful people that I haven't spoken to yet, I wish to say hi, how do you do? Hi, Leela, and I wish you luck on your medical excursion tomorrow as well.
I just cut
Just
this
like
one in
Danette
half.
did.
It's pan-fried hargao, and look at that shrimp in there. My God, Anthony, I don't think I would ever
Very
get
good.
the other one again. Let me put some sauce on mine. Oh, so you didn't order anything else yet? Just these
No,
two
I didn't
things?
order anything
Okay.
else yet. Let's see, what do I want? What do I want?
Catherine's chicken, and do you want to order now?
You want a fork? Yeah, actually, I think I'm.
And if you want a fork, yes. Yeah, we need it for the other things.
I
for
think I'm
rice.
gonna. Excuse me. Yeah. I think I'll place an order now for something else.
And two
I'd like to
forks.
get the I'd like to get the General Tso chicken and also the fish fillet with the asparagus and onion and black bean sauce.
No noodles, only asparagus, right?
Only can you get it with noodles?
No, the inside of the asparagus and the noodles.
No, onions.
Onions.
No,
Whatever's
onions.
the way they make it.
Asparagus and onion, just like whatever
The way you
restaurant
do it.
is. Yeah, that one. And that's
What
it.
kind of rice?
What was that?
What rice? You want the rice? White rice, brown rice, fried
White rice is good.
2 white rice, okay.
2 white rice. And can we have 2 forks? Thank you very much.
Hi, Alex. How are you? Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
No, I think our blood pressure stays the same. It's all right.
Yeah, well, blood
all right.
pressure. Why would our
I
blood
don't
pressure
know
not
because
be
what
the
he's
same?
saying is that when some people go to the doctor's office, their blood pressure goes up because they're nervous.
Well,
We don't
people
have
do.
that problem, I don't think.
No, I'm never that nervous. One thing I'm never really is nervous at a doctor's visit. You know, the funny thing is the only reason I would cut these dumplings is because they are large. They're like unusually large, and I don't think my chopstick skill are completely up to it.
JD wants to know how the drink is.
Oh, the drink is fabulous. I know Danette doesn't like it, but I think it's delicioso.
So what's your favorite thing so far?
Favorite thing so far, the things other than the zombie. My favorite thing so far is the hargao. I like the texture of it.
You're feeling warm.
From the drink or from the sun?
The
Jane
sun. You
Goodwin,
feel the
I
sun?
see. Jane Goodwin, I see. Am I feeling warm? I feel just Jim Dandy, buddy. Robin, how you doing, Robin? I didn't see Robin in the chat.
I know. I just have to fix the phone. This was really delicious, Anthony. This was good. Yeah, the people here have always been nice. Should I keep eating? It's so good.
That's good. You want it, huh? You want another one of these?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be full before the food comes.
It's all right.
The other stuff you could take home. This stuff, it's not really good home, right?
It's
I love
okay.
the sauce.
It's okay.
Norm!
Norm! How you doing, Norm?
152 people in here.
Thank
Hey guys,
you for
do us
joining
a
us
favor.
for
If you can.
lunch, early dinner.
If you can you please
I look at it as early dinner.
subscribe? Yeah, well,
Yes.
the
Anybody
shrimp
in the
looks
chat
so good, says
are
Penny.
not
Yes.
subscribed, please do.
And also make sure you subscribe to YouTube, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry that
You
we're
need-
eating in your face,
No,
but
put the notifications on for YouTube so you get notifications. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Wonderful shrimp situation here.
oh, Vian's going to a dim sum shop nearby. We want to go
Oh.
so bad.
We haven't been to
just
dim
haven't
sum
done it yet.
lately. Or like a real traditional place. You know,
Yeah.
a place with a cart.
We wanna do the carts.
We've had done dim sum, but not a cart place.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do the tradition.
If you need extra napkins, I have them here. I want to try the pineapple roast pork bun thing, but it's not pineapple. There's no pineapple in it. It's just called pineapple because it has that crusted top. That's what I want to try. And I
pineapple
love
bao.
rice rolls. I love rice rolls. Oh my God.
The Chinese
They're
pineapple
delicious.
bun is kind of like called a pineapple bun simply because of the
Hi, Dizzy
sweetness
Des. Good to
of
see
the
you
bread.
too.
It's the sweetness of the bread, even
Oh, do
though
they
it's
put more
baked.
sugar?
So it's like, and it's kind of crinkly on top, so it gives you like a look like it's a pineapple, and it's kind of yellowish like a pineapple, and it's sweet. So there's sugar in the dough. So the sweetness is what makes it called a pineapple. There are pineapple buns that you can find in Flushing that are like custards in them and things like that. But the place that's the most well known in New York is Melee Wai.
Melee Wong.
Melee Wa, and their sister restaurant, which I can't remember the name of right now, which make the pineapple bun with the roast pork in it, with the chashu roast pork.
Vivian,
Definitely
how you
gotta
doing?
get that.
Brittany. Oh my
Brittany,
God.
how you doing? And
Oh,
Vivian,
our
how you
family
doing?
is here
You got the
today.
whole freaking family in here.
And
Thanks for
Scott saying
joining
happy
us.
belated birthday to you.
Thank you ever so much, Scott. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for joining us for like late dinner, for early dinner, or late lunch, whatever you want to call this.
Dinner. No, thanks to you. You make me crave some dim sum, says Vian.
Sunday dinner was
Bob
always...
says you're pretty good at eating with them chopsticks, Anthony. Have you been eating with chopsticks a long time? Not really. A couple of years?
Well, no, not a couple of years. It was like 50, like 20 years.
It's not like we eat it all the time. It's not like we use it all the time.
You know what it is? We have a skewed sense of how much time has passed
I know,
during
we
the
do.
course of our marriage.
I feel like I'm 25 still.
Sometimes Danette will say
like a
something
kid.
like,
I swear
when
to
was the
God,
last
act
time
like
we
a
were
kid.
there? Like
And I
she'll say,
can't figure it out, and I'm like, wait,
she'll
one more
say,
bite.
she puts a curtain up when she eats something. You could just go
Embarrassing.
like that, or
I don't know
keep your you could just keep your mouth closed while you chew.
But I have to put it in my mouth. I have to open my mouth first. Robin, you would love soup dumplings. Go ahead, Aunt.
Soup dumplings are great. Soup dumplings are more, have really exploded. It's Xiaolong Bao. We found another Nansing Xiaolong Bao, a huge one in Flushing. We went to the one that was across the street
We have
from
to go there again.
the bookstore in the East Village. Village Works. That's a small one by comparison. There's a huge one in Flushing.
Thank
Anyway,
you so much,
so like I
Desi.
was
Great to
saying-
see you too.
This was a sidebar to all of you that like a sidebar. Like Danette and I have a skewed way of like looking at time, especially Danette. Danette will sometimes like say, so when was the last time we did that? So
Oh
we
no,
did that
Diana's sick
like
with a fever. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Diana.
sorry.
Who's that? Diana Gonzalez?
Yeah, we were just talking about you earlier.
What? Diana, get better. Take care of yourself. Stay
Hope you
warm.
feel better. Don't do
Stay
anything.
warm.
Don't go to
Lots
work.
of fluids. The kids will get by without you.
Oh, did I just go down the bottom? Oh God. Can you give me some hot tea?
What the hell did you do that for? It's a steam
Oh my
basket,
God.
Danette.
It's alright, I've got this. Oh my God, you don't
What?
know what I just
The fudge did you just do? It's a good thing I brought you extra napkins.
Oh my God, I just spilled liquid everywhere. Yes, Robin. Actually, that's better. Robin, did you know something? I just found out something that I never knew before. Put this over
It's
there.
still.
Everything drips here too. That's another thing. You ever notice that? Everything
is a
drips
drip.
because they don't put nothing on the bottom, so the steam goes right on the table. Anyway,
Usually they put it in a dish.
they didn't put it in a dish.
They put the steam basket, the dim
Right on
sum
the table.
basket, right on the
Look
table.
at my face. I look like I got herpes.
So, Danette,
What the hell?
geniuses such as Danette. I
told you I'm a genius.
She's a
But
genius.
I want a lot of
Geniuses
mustard.
like
Now, look, I'm gonna be
do
really-
like what
look at all that
Danette
mustard.
did. And Danette poured the rest of her cold tea into the basket like she thought it was a bowl. And because it's just a
Anthony, we
steamer
gotta buy-
basket,
we have to
it
buy
literally went through the paper to the bottom and
'Cause I'm an
out
idiot.
onto the table
Anthony,
underneath the steamer
Anthony, we have to
basket.
buy mustard for home. I put this on a sandwich. It's so
Vance
good.
Kershaw, how you doing, Vance?
Hi, Vance. Oh, did you guys ever hear of a dry
Hot
hot
pot?
pot? I never heard of that before. It looks delicious. They just put like vegetables, a lot
It's a
of
Uyghur
vegetables.
dish, which is an ethnic group that lives in northern China.
I never heard of it before.
In northern China, which is sort
I
of
am
like,
I'm a
like
hoot. All right, Raven. I'm a
it's
hoot. I'm a
sometimes
mess.
called dry hot pot by
Thank you so much,
colloquially,
Marisol.
but there's
Thank
another
you.
name for it. And don't hold me to it because I'm not going to try to remember what it is. It'll be off the top of my head.
Oh my goodness, JD has
I
9
don't
days
remember
with
what
a
it
cold
is.
virus. And you're finally starting to feel better? I'm so glad you're starting to feel better.
Have some nice hot tea.
We know some people, some friends of ours that they're just walking around, or even, they just keep walking around with like that sound. Oh, thank you so much. How sweet.
Alrighty, thank you. Appreciate it.
Give us new plates.
Nice and fresh.
Can we have some more of this too? Because that's delicious. Thank you. Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness, that looks
Right.
good.
The fish fillet, which we got to show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have white rice. Although I bought brown rice for home. This is the fish Now I ordered this in another place and it comes with peppers and onions. This
Wanna
is
show it with the
asparagus.
camera?
No, right here. Asparagus and peppers. Now what that is fish fillet. Look at that. With asparagus and peppers. That looks amazing.
Asparagus and onions.
And onions, I'm sorry. It looks amazing. Go ahead, Aunt. Help yourself.
I'm gonna taste some of this.
Anyway, it's a dry hot pot. So everything's in a bowl. You pick the same things. You just pick everything. I never heard of that before.
Danette had never heard of it.
A dry
We
hot pot. I
recently
never heard
discovered
of
it.
it. They make it in Flushing too. So we live right in the best part. We live right by Flushing, where they have all of the real Chinese food. Like the Chinese food. If you want to know where to get good Chinese food, authentic Chinese, oh, look at the steam, look at that. You can go to Chinatown, yes, but you can also go to Flushing, Queens. And the number 7 train stops there. You can go to Flushing, Queens, and you can get, oh my God, the black beans look amazing. The other place, they put little tiny black beans. These are big black beans in it. Anyway, Joe would love this. Joe Taylor would love this.
Delicious filet, you're gonna love it.
And this is so, like, look how, like, moist that looks. Anyway, what was I saying? Jesus, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
See, this is terrible that I didn't do any shorts or anything because this food looks so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, let me... Bon appetit. Look at the flour. Go a little closer. There you go.
General
Is that General
Tso's,
Tso's?
guys.
Okay, let me try one. Oh, it's like,
It's hot.
wait, it's like, it's like fried, and look at the sugar on that. I don't think I'm gonna like that. But I'll try one. It's like fried, and also I see hot sauce on it. Anyway, dry hot pot. Yeah, it's just a bowl, just like as if it's a bowl of like soup. Only it's all the food. Like, how do they prepare it? No, no, I have one. One's enough. How do they prepare it?
I think it's like a stir fry, but it's almost
And it's
like
all
a stir
mixed,
fry.
and they call it a dry
and
hot
a lot
pot.
of spices.
Yes,
It's a lot of
spices.
It's
added to
very
it.
spicy, which I think like Danette thinks she'll love it, but like it's a thing where they say it's really spicy, but it hits you later on when you're sweating.
Okay, you know what I think I would love it? Because I've just been into so much vegetables lately, trying to find new vegetables. And I saw a picture of it, and there's all these vegetables, and they have like this sauce on it. It just looks delicious. So what do you like? You like that? Oh my God, look at this. Look what's in there, in the sauce.
Szechuan peppercorn, guys.
Look at this. Look at that pepper.
The pepper pot.
All right, let me get back to this because my son too, JD, he works with the elderly. He's going around. Oh, I didn't know that, Sonia. Sticky white rice, yeah.
Ching ching.
I was talking about something I completely forgot because that's the way I roll. Yes, Raven. Asparagus.
She was talking about
look.
why she likes the vegetables, and she would love the
Asparagus.
dish known as
It's delicious. It's asparagus.
as dry hot pot.
Dry hot pot, which is a lot of vegetables.
Which is made by the ethnic group, the Uyghurs, Northern Chinese. It's almost.
Excuse me if I
the
eat
food
wrong.
in Northern in Uyghur culture is halal.
Yes, I have my
because
water
most of the
can.
people that live in that part of China are Muslim, which is an interesting
Really, Lori? I didn't know
bit of
that.
fact, which is an interesting factoid.
I hope you feel better, JD. That's terrible. Oh, that's what I was saying. We know 2 friends of ours that have been, when they talk, their voice sounds different. First the one guy got it, then the other guy got it.
Have you tried the fish? It's very
yeah,
good,
I have.
right?
It's delicious. And the both of them got it, and they're both going through the same thing. It took them like 2 to 3 weeks to get rid of that hoarseness, but they were okay. Anthony, what are they eating over there? Same as you. So this is asparagus, black beans, onions, and filet of fish. Sauteed, not fried. Look at that. Onion and black bean sauce is so delicious.
So I was saying,
Norman, not your disgusting vegan tacos. What kind of fish? It's a fish fillet, Owen.
I think it's flounder.
Flounder, yeah. I've always loved flounder anyway, but I've never liked onions and peppers. Like, even when we get the sausage and pepper, I would take a bite and I'd be like, that's it. I don't really want it. And I like onions with the hot dogs, but I only put a little because I'm really a sauerkraut person. And I don't eat that a lot anyway. But lately, I've been eating more onions, and it just, I like it. I don't know, I like it in soup. It's just, I think I'm changing. My taste buds are changing because I'm trying new things. That's all. What are we going to say?
What
Do you
did
like the
Andre
asparagus,
ask?
by the way?
I have a question to you both. Can medication make your voice sound
I don't
different?
know.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Anything's possible, I
have no idea.
suppose. What did you ask me, honey?
What were we going to say?
No, I was going to say that, like, as I was saying, back to my sidebar, like, Danette and I are the type of people, but especially Danette, who, like, when you ask us, we have a skewed point of view of what time has passed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, when Danette says, like, sometimes we'll be talking about something, and Danette will go, well, what was that? Like, we probably did that, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 years ago. And I say, like, Danette, the last time we did that was, like, probably was, like, 15 years ago. And she'll be like, what do you mean? I said, so what was going on when you last remember doing that? And she'll go, oh, yeah. It's like, because 2 or 3 years ago, it was like pandemic time, and you were working at home.
Yes, you're right, Anthony. I have to go back to something else that happened, and then I'd be like, oh my God.
Well, that's right.
I'd be like, oh my God. Like, how long have we been doing the channel?
3 years, 4 years, guys?
How's that possible? It can't be 4
Danette
years.
thinks we've been doing it like a year. Our first video was like, now it's getting on 6 years ago.
No way. No way.
Yes, it was like 5 years, and then going on 6.
You're talking about when we did the thing in Papaya King, Grace Papaya? That was the first one, right? No, the stairs were the first one. The stairs, and then Grace. He's getting red because of the drink.
Authentic rice eating technique.
Oh, that was really delicious, that flavor. If anyone's wondering why I talk to Norman like that, I know him for many years now. Oh, that's nice. You guys are friends. Hi,
we
Wolfgang.
know George.
Happy belated birthday,
But for anyone,
Wolfie. How are you?
George is his
How's
teasing
Mick Jagger?
Norm. He's known him for like ages.
And anyway, George is like that. If he doesn't tease you, it's like he doesn't like you.
We know that.
He must love
But
Joe.
yeah,
he must
actually,
love
that's
Joe
a good
because he's
idea.
always teasing Joe.
Truthfully, yes. George is telling Joe like he was. Joe was celebrating his
Frank.
birthday from 334 AD.
You like when he does that? Frank McCloud just came in. Yeah, you're
Frank
right. Everything's based on
McCloud.
COVID. Everything's based on COVID. That happened before COVID. That happened after COVID.
Say it, do it,
But
Frank.
do you remember before?
You say Frank.
No, I do. Oh, Frank.
McCloud. We thank everybody for being with us today, and please remember, give the video a thumbs up.
Let me try
because
this chicken
it
that's
helps
in
us
this
big
weird
time
sauce.
with the good old dastardly YouTube algorithm, which is
Okay, cut
constantly
that in half. That's what that looks
trying
like.
to destroy you as a YouTuber.
What do you mean?
The algorithm is constantly, you're fighting the algorithm.
Okay, let's go back to
it's
what I
like
was
you're
saying
wrestling
before.
with a demon.
What do you think about the thumbnail? Do you think our thumbnails are too boring? Like sometimes
No.
things happen and you can't tell from the thumbnail.
You know what we do? Here's the thing that I would tell everybody.
It's good. It wouldn't be my first thing to order though.
I bet
It's very sugary and hot and sweet. It's the same sweet and sour. Is that what it's called? What is this called?
General Tso's chicken. I think this is a little more sweet than
So much
spicy.
sugar.
But
But the chicken's
I'm
white.
not gonna.
It's not
The
brown
chicken
chicken.
is extremely fresh, extremely.
Would you order it again? That's the
Good.
question.
Might try something else.
So
but,
that means you wouldn't order it
if
again.
somebody at the table wanted it, I wouldn't turn it down.
I wouldn't eat it again. No way. Anyway, we're gonna say about the thumbnail. However, this fish is freaking delicious. I love it. I love they actually have the black beans. They don't have like black bean sauce, just there's actual black beans in here.
It's outstanding. There's a restaurant
I want
near
to
us that
apologize
makes
for me eating and
really
talking
delicious
so far.
black bean
To me,
fish fillet.
your thumbnails are fine. Thank you. Oh, and see, I'm asking not because I'm trying to pass time. I really want to know what you guys think because you guys do watch us. Owen,
wants to
you've
know.
been here
She's
forever.
serious.
You know what goes on. You've seen it all. Owen, Raven, most of you, everybody here mostly. And you know what goes on.
Truthfully,
Karen,
yeah.
Southern Belle,
You guys
Sonia,
have been
all
there a long
George.
time. Hey, Wolfgang, how you doing, Wolfgang?
Her birthday just passed too in January.
Happy belated birthday, Wolfgang. How you doing? Yeah, because like you know what it is. Danette and I walk a fine line because what we try to do with our thumbnails is we do realize we could get more dramatic.
What do you mean mirroring your live streams? Wolfgang wants to know why is YouTube mirroring? Do you mean like the word is backwards? Because that happened to us the other day.
I think YouTube must have made an update to their app.
Because it's not just you, it's everyone. It
It's
happened
everyone.
to somebody else we saw.
I think YouTube, us, that happened to. I think YouTube has made an adjustment to the app, like an update. So I think you have to go into settings and
turn it
cancel
around.
mirroring, so that or rather, turn on mirroring, so that it
Hi,
turns
Nelly.
the
Thank you
things
so
back
much.
around. So you can test that out because you'll actually see
So
it
go
on the
into
screen.
go into the settings and turn it back the way it was before you did it. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look for it on YouTube settings and turn it around. That's what we do on Prism. You see, we're using the Prism app, so it uses its own so-and-so. So I have that set.
She said I did that. It didn't fix it. Well, that's
It
odd.
really should fix it.
Give it another 24 hours after you do it. Like the setting might
Keep
change.
taking a shot
Thank you,
at it.
K-Jack. You think our thumbnails are perfect? All right, well,
Thank you.
thank you for saying all of that, you guys. You're the
Because-
best. It's amazing it works at all. Hundreds of millions each subscribe to many creators. What are we talking about here?
What it is
Go ahead, Ann. I'm
with
listening.
we walk a fine line because the both of us have a particular philosophy.
Oh, yeah, the alerts, the notifications are
channel.
annoying.
Notifications are annoying because remember, there's always a place where your notifications should be fish fillet, guys. Notifications on your phone for the device should also be set up.
There's a piece of
Let's
hair.
plug in the battery.
Wait. Oh, I forgot. Do I have rice in my hair, someone said? Because they probably do. Guys, you can't take me anyway.
You gotta stop moving your head so I can get it.
Thank you.
I got the rice.
I don't know why that happened.
This is a powerful drink, but like not affecting me at all.
Come on.
I just because I ate a lot of food. I hate the food because I was eating food. But anyway, like I was saying,
Oh, you're
was
red. Yeah. Maybe it's not that much liquor.
you never know. What it is that we walk a fine line because you know that Danette and I, obviously, because Danette and I have both set it often enough that we don't like the idea of being like, how should I put it? Being dramatic with the thumbnails. We can be a little more dramatic. There's two reasons really, and I'm gonna get to the other one.
I don't even know what the reason
it's
is, so
rubby.
yeah,
There's
I'm
two
interested
reasons
too
why
in
our
what you're gonna
thumbnails
say.
are very much. Sometimes maybe they're not as dramatic as they could be,
And they're subtle.
and there's subtle reasons for it. One reason is very easy.
Hi, Patricia. How are you doing?
Is that it's a personal choice. We don't like to be overly dramatic. We don't like to fake anything. We don't like to say we're going somewhere when we're not. really gonna
hate
go
that.
there. Like, if we're gonna do something in Manhattan, like say it's
That's
the Christmas
a pet peeve
season,
of mine.
then that is a pet peeve when it's the Christmas
like
season
that
in
at
New
all.
York to like put like say you're like out on the streets of Manhattan and you put in your thumbnail say it's the Christmas season, you put in your thumbnail say the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what it looks like. It's easy to find images of it, and you put it in your thumbnail, and then when you watch the video you see that the person never actually went to the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
I can't
But
stand
they
that.
used it because it is the Christmas. Technically, they're not wrong.
No, they're lying.
That they're
Come on.
using.
See,
it
I
because
come right out
there
and
is
say
a
it.
Christmas tree. It is the Christmas season.
If you don't
and
show it, you shouldn't.
You
be.
are in Manhattan,
I don't
and the
like
tree is in Manhattan. But the net and I feel that it's a little bit misleading.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily lying, but it is misleading. It's misleading to get eyeballs on the video. So that in itself is the first
Some of them
reason.
lie, though. Some people lie. They say
Well-
they're doing something and it's not in the video at all. I hate that,
The other
and I don't
thing
want
is
to be
this.
like that. So that's why.
I don't mean to toot our own horn, but with us, if I put on the thumbnail that we're out for
Exactly, Wolfie. It's called clickbait.
exactly, like if I put on the video like on
But
the
everybody
thumbnail,
does it. We're the ones that
a
don't
little
do
bit,
it.
we don't do it. Now, have we ever done it? Probably less than most other channels I know. Not every channel, but like most other channels. But like we've done a little, you do a little bit of it in the title, maybe.
I don't remember us doing it in the title. When did we do that?
But the other thing is this. There is another thing. There is another thing. You want to know what the other thing is?
Yeah, I want to know.
Is that sometimes we tend in our videos to be very loaded with things.
There's
like,
too many things.
like we may say we're going here, and then halfway through we go somewhere else. Like Danette once told me,
That can happen to anybody.
we had one of our videos where we went here, there, and everywhere. And Danette said, "Can you do a thumbnail that says we went to all those places?"
Yeah, write it in.
Yeah, I could just write it in, but then, like, Danette will say, "Well, you can't see the picture." Well, if I write in all those words, I have two choices. Either it's too small for anyone to read, or I write it in so big that you can't see the picture.
So then Anthony says, it's in the description. Nobody looks at the description. When you're looking at videos and you've got competition, people are just going to grab the one that, especially food. If you see something like that looks delicious, people are going to click on that one.
Now, sometimes it's easy. Like if I say in the thumbnail that we went out for, someone mentioned the all night, the like late night.
Anything else? You want more? Something?
Oh no, I'm good.
You're good.
Oh, very good, Rex. Thank you. Like someone mentioned the late night pizza bop around the town. Remember when we were going to one pizzeria after another? And that was so much fun, am I right, Danette? Mm-hmm. But like that's easy. Like if I say we went to pizza, I don't have to say we went
That's
to
how I
5
feel,
pizza
Raven.
places. We went to pizza places.
Thank you, K-Jack. You know what it is? It's not us. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about when I'm watching videos and I'm looking for something, I get so angry when it says something and then they don't do it or they don't go. Now, sometimes it's an accident. Something happens, you have to go another way. Hey, Virginia. How you doing, girl? Sometimes you have to go another way.
Virginia,
Like maybe
Ginny
you're on
in
your
the
way to
house.
Milleridge Inn, like that time we went to Milleridge Inn. And maybe you said Milleridge Inn, and then we wound up here at the Chinese restaurant. But as soon as it's over, you need to change the title. You need to change it. Right? I ate all of these. You didn't eat any, and I ate the whole thing. I'm addicted to this. It's like potato chips. Anthony, I ate all the
If you
mustard.
look at
I've
some of
never
our
done
old
that
videos, I use up every word. There are some old videos where in the title I've used up every character that I'm allowed to use in the title. You're allowed to use 100 characters. And I've used them all.
Oh, Anthony, why didn't I ever eat this mustard before? It's amazing.
Like
It's
2 or 3
amazing.
years ago, Danette didn't try the mustard. Oh, you mean 35 years ago,
A
Danette?
lot of it. No, I put a lot of it. And it goes up my nose. It feels amazing. It's like it's just tingling. Hi,
By the way,
Ed. What is Ed saying?
Ed,
You're not far from where I grew up, and your family business and our family business in Glencoe. This was back in the 60s and mid-70s. Good fellows were running around there back then. Really? Wow. Well, welcome in. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're
Nice
at
to see you, Ed.
Orient Odyssey, right
Orient
next to Milleridge
Odyssey.
Inn.
right
The
next to
food is
Milleridge
really
Inn
good here. It's
on
amazing.
Jericho Turnpike.
I don't know any other place in Long Island that's as good as here.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be another place that's as good as this,
Excuse me.
but I really find this place to be an excellent Chinese restaurant and not your run-of-the-mill place.
Hi, Colleen. Hi, Finzi. Frank. A dozen?
Wow.
Dozens? You have no idea. If I say I want to get pizza in Manhattan, in certain neighborhoods, like even like Times Square area, before Times Square, if I say I want pizza, and I walk down one block, I will see at least 6 places. 3 on one side, 3 on the other, another one on the corner. And that's why a lot of people don't know where to go. They don't know how to go to the right pizzerias because there's pizza everywhere. You know?
Here's things that you don't need to do in Manhattan, in New York.
What's
I
amazing
won't even
about the
say
mustard? The mustard is not like a mustard like you put on a sandwich because
Although I'd
it's
say you
mustard
probably
seed
could
and
put
water.
it on a sandwich.
No, but it tastes different. It tastes like
It's a lot of horseradish involved there.
that's what it must be. So after it goes down your throat, right? It just tastes mild, but then I
It has
feel
this
like
hit of like the horseradish.
the horseradish is going up
and
my
the
nose.
spice
Like,
going up
I guess
into
it's
your
in my
nose.
throat and
It
going
clears
in
your
my nose.
sinuses out.
And it's clearing my sinuses. And I've never felt that before. And I feel like this is what we learned today. It's so dumb. 58 years old and I never had the mustard. You know, they put the mustard on the table and you never eat it.
I would
It's
say
so good.
Danette and I have been together for like since 1986, late 1986. Am I correct? Danette and I were together late 1986,
Yes.
and it's only in the last 5
Oh,
years.
Raven, it's so good.
I would say it's only in the last 5, maybe 10 years. I think it's more like 5 years that Danette has become obsessed.
Ed, that's what I'm doing,
with
mixing it. It's so
Chinese
good.
mustard.
I always put like a little dip, just a dip for the flavor, but I never
started
opened my
with a little
nose.
dot.
I never opened my nose before.
She
like
started
this.
with a dot, and then it grew to much a
Till
bigger
today.
dip.
Today I put a lot.
It started with a dot and then grew. It grew. It grew into like a bigger than a dot. Who we got? Ed Lowolski? Hey, Ed.
He said he moved
Oh,
out
it's
of New
back.
York.
Ed Lowiecki. Hey, Ed Lowiecki. How you doing? You moved out of New York? So you're a New Yorker. That's hot.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what's amazing about the fish too? It's so weird that it's. I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" It almost doesn't taste like fish. You know,
It
because
is.
the
It has
black
the
bean
full. It has
sauce.
the texture of the fish, but it really absorbs the
You
flavor
don't
of the
taste. You don't
seasoning.
smell fish.
No fish smell whatsoever.
I mean, I could have this with tofu then, because if the black bean does that to the fish,
You could have it with the tofu. Danette, I think, became enamored of the Chinese mustard a little bit at a time.
but tonight,
About 5 years ago. She would say it was about
I
an
never
hour
ate
and a
that much
half ago.
before.
Like this
no,
was the
I never
first
ate
time.
this much before. It's all
I
gone.
know, but you started with just the tab.
You know what it is?
Of
What it is, guys?
Like
I
say
like to
like
try
10
things.
years ago, and then about 5 years ago it became a little bit more of a dip.
Yes.
And then each year it's a little more of a dip. Until right now, we have some Jay.
He left New York City for North Carolina, says Ed.
Colleen, by the way, how you doing?
Hi,
Colleen and
Colleen.
Finzi, how you doing, Finzi?
Harold says, I mean,
what is the name of the restaurant you're at? Sorry if you have
Orient Odyssey in
It's
Long
all right
Island.
for asking again, Finzi.
You can ask, it's all right.
It doesn't. I know we've been asked
What's
a lot.
39
but it's all
years?
right.
The
It
restaurant,
doesn't-
Virginia?
It doesn't harm us at all to say it again.
Yeah, it's all right. Karen said, I think you need to turn on monetization. YouTube then puts in front or more viewers and you earn a bit of revenue as
Oh, we
you
do
get
have
If
monetization.
you're talking to us, yes, we are monetized. However,
And maybe she's talking to Wolfgang.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. But, however, we don't always get paid because we're constantly walking in places that have
we're always with
music.
music.
Now I want to try the mustard in the... Now I'm going crazy. Look at this. Now I'm going to try the mustard in the rice.
I was very mildly grouchy about her sitting next to that stupid song. That stupid, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus
On New Year's Eve?
on New Year's Eve at Bryant Park because that video had
New Year's
19,000
Eve
views.
and the most views. Almost 20,000 people. And I
And we're
walked
only
into
getting half
Bryant Park.
monetization
and-
because of Mommy kissing Santa
Yeah, and
Claus.
it's a shame because I would have loved to know how much we would have got paid.
And Christmas
Just for
was
scale.
effing over.
Just for scale.
Right, like she wants a couple of $1,000s. I
Might as well finish this.
Then I actually said, asked me, are you mad at me? And I said, of course I'm not mad at you. But it would have been nice if you'd walked away from Mommy
I don't
kissing
even think
Santa
about it.
Claus.
I'm like my father. My mother would try and save money here and there by wait.
So I ended up switching to another practice and my son.
My mother used to like clip the coupons because we didn't have a lot of money, and
I
she would try
remember
to
her
save money.
clipping coupons.
She would clip the coupons and try to get the things on sale because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. And my father, if he went into the store, which he didn't do much, he would go in and just buy.
Whatever.
It didn't matter what it cost. He never looked at it.
It would be like a whatever
And she'd
situation.
get mad at him. She'd be like, "What are you doing? It's so expensive. Why didn't you get this? Or why didn't you get that? Or don't buy that." Remember that?
Exactly.
And with me, with the YouTube, I never even consider the money. I mean, every once in a while, I'll make a joke and I go, "All right, Anthony, we're not going to get monetized," because I don't think about it, and I probably should. It's not a good thing. You all right?
Yeah, I gotta move around. That's all. But I got a lot of food next to us.
I know they got
But
more
to
than
my
we do.
right, to my this
And I
side
haven't
of the
stopped
body,
eating since we walked
they
in.
have a lot. They have a lot of food.
Anyway,
Two ladies over there.
so I
All
should
of it
change, not
delicious
you.
looking, by the way.
I should change
All of it
because
delicious looking.
why shouldn't we get paid if we're doing what we're doing, right?
That's it. I gotta stop doing.
I gotta
things
stop
like
doing that. But I can't. It's another thing. I can't stand when people mute the video. I know now why they do it, and the big channels do it. Maybe because they get paid a lot. I don't know. I don't know what they get paid, but maybe that's the reason.
It depends on the situation.
I don't know. Ah, that almost tastes perfumey, like lemongrass.
It depends on the situation. Like some videos, it literally makes no sense.
You're wearing the same nail polish? Wow. JLS? Tell them what we ordered.
I had we ordered egg drop soup, which we had, the two of us. Egg drop soups. We had sumai, which is the pork, steamed pork and shrimp packages, dumplings. That's like a dim sum item. We had the hargao, but we got the hargao, which is a shrimp dumpling, pan fried. Then I dropped it on his shirt, dirt on her sweater, and on my pant leg. It rolled off my pant leg.
Because I was showing.
Hargao shrimp dumpling, but pan fried. We also got General Tso chicken, which you never had here before, which I think is good. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's pretty darn good.
This was good.
And this excellent fillet of fish in black bean sauce with asparagus and onion, which is extremely tasty, right? Excellent. And some nice white rice. And I got, which I finished, a zombie, which was golden rum, brandy, I think apple brandy, grenadine,
A lot
mixed
of stuff.
juices, and topped off with 151
One more
proof
piece
brandy
of mustard.
rum.
One more mustard. I'm so full. I ate so much.
A delicious cocktail with dinner. The ads don't play for members only, that's right. On the members only videos, I never turn on the monetization because, like, how many views you gonna get? We're only gonna make a nickel. I never put
Thank
the
you, Raven.
monetization on for members only because, like, anyone that does that, they must have way more subscribers than we do because, like, way more members.
Karen's saying it to Wolfie right now. Ads don't play for members only.
No.
Yeah, you should get monetized if you can, Wolf.
And even if you turn
Delicious,
on,
I will say yes to all that food. I love your little black and white cookie you got next to your name.
what was that, Nelly?
No, JLS845 wanted to know what we ordered.
JLS845.
And Nelly is there, yeah. I use coupons.
Nelly,
on
how you
Dinosaur.
doing?
Use coupons.
Oh, yeah, when you met them in Bronx.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Helena.
$1,245. Helena, how are you? Mystery guest.
Oh, in Bronx.
Oh my God.
You don't do it for the money. That's right, Helena. Helena.
Also, in basketball.
YouTube
Right.
don't care about mine. I'm still on. No, you know what it is, Apple? You have to hit 1,000. They didn't give a damn who we were either until after
No,
1,000.
actually,
All
it
of a
does
sudden,
make a difference.
they change. You have to get to 1,000. You'll get
When you
there. You'll
to, like,
definitely
500,
get there.
You
You're
can
good.
live stream on the YouTube app, but you can live stream immediately using one of the streaming
Anthony.
mobile softwares.
Mystery guest says, nice to see you eating like humans. Some streamers eat like vultures. Enjoy your meal. Love you both. Well, thank you.
I'll
I'm
take that
so
as a
self-conscious because I
compliment.
already spilled something. I had rice in my hair.
But spilling something is just like that's
I'm like
part of
eating
life.
like I'm starving because I hardly ate
That's
anything
part of life,
yesterday.
and we're eating with chopsticks
And
here.
I did make a mess this time. And I
We're
feel
eating
that.
with chopsticks
Disgusting.
here.
And I
It's not about,
apologize. I
like,
ate like a vulture.
We try
I'll
to
never
be
do
civil.
what some people do, where they open up their
try to be
mouths right
civil.
in front of the camera, like they're right there.
We're
and
not
they're
a
like,
mukbang channel. We don't.
no. Not all mukbangs make that noise, or some people smack their teeth. Ugh.
The smacking noise, I get. Danette doesn't like the smacking noise. I could understand it. Thank you for everybody for joining us, and please remember
Yes,
to give
Lori,
the video
very
a thumbs
reasonable.
up.
Hi, Helena.
Quick commercial for Danette and Anthony. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember to select all so you never miss one of our videos. Because you never know when we're going to go on. We, unlike
We don't
some
know when we're
channels,
going on.
do not have a schedule. We could be on tomorrow. We could be on a week from tomorrow.
I know you meant it as a compliment. Thank you.
Right, Danette?
I find it
we could
funny,
be on
Mr.
tomorrow.
Guest.
We could be on a week
Yeah.
from tomorrow.
We don't know.
We don't know. So always hit that
I
notification
told you I
bell
had plan
so that
A
you're in
and
there.
plan B today.
And thumbs the video up
Yeah.
because it helps big time with the algorithm. And we always want to thank everybody. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome because you're going to enjoy yourself.
No
with our
one,
channel.
no, you eat good. Even if I watch them, doesn't mean I like watching them inhale their food. Oh my God. Oh my God,
Thank you,
Lori.
mystery guest.
know,
Mystery
If there's
guest.
somebody out there you don't like and you don't want to watch them, it's all right to unsubscribe. They won't know, including us. I'm just saying. I just like to keep it real and give you the real information. And no, I'm not saying unsubscribe. I'm
She
just
did
telling
that
you the
once.
truth.
Once we were live streaming,
I
she
wanna
said,
give you the
"If don't
information.
like us,
You're our friends."
unsubscribe. I'm like, Danette, don't make any recommendations.
That's not what I said. I said
YouTube
don't
will
unsubscribe.
unsubscribe you without
I'm
you
saying
knowing.
if you feel, yeah, I know, but if you feel that there's somebody you used to watch and they're not, you're still subscribed and you don't see them anymore, or you don't like them anymore, or your thing is getting too cluttered, it's okay. No one's gonna know. You can unsubscribe. You can unsubscribe one day and subscribe again the next day. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying. And it's free, like you said, right?
Exactly.
If you subscribe to someone, it's because you want to watch them again, because you like what they're doing and you want to see them again, right? Or you want to support them. That's your way of saying thank you. Joe unsubscribed. Joe Hernandez. I'm just saying, like,
thanks a lot, Joe.
you also could subscribe to someone just to help them, right? Maybe you don't really watch them, but you feel bad, or you're trying so hard, or you want to help them push to 1,000 or whatever it is, get to 500, and so you subscribe. That's a nice person. That's nice to do that, right? But if someone is annoying you, you could unsubscribe. They will not know. That's all I'm saying. They don't know. My own cousin asked me. He said, what did he say? He said,
do you know who's watching?
He goes, do you know who's
No,
watching?
he said, do you know who's watching?
Do you know who's
And I
watching
said,
if
no,
you don't say nothing?
that's-
Oh, here it is, the glass earrings, Anthony.
Can you tell who's watching?
And I said,
I
no.
told him, that's
You just see a
not
number.
YouTube. You're thinking of it. Now, on Facebook, you do see who joins the chat. You also see who
Facebook
joins
Live?
the chat. Yeah. You can also see a name on TikTok Live and on Facebook Live.
Right, that's right. If you go on Facebook, your name is going to come up. And everybody's going to
Your
see
name
it.
comes up. It says Danette and Anthony or Danette or who the hell ever has joined the chat.
If they annoy you, don't give them watch hours. Exactly, Apple. Hi, Sunshine NYC again. Oh my God, I unsubscribed from two of the big New York City YouTubers, and they have no clue, nor do they care. Absolutely, Fawn. Not only do they not know, they don't care. Somebody came in on live a couple of lives before, recently, and she said hello. I'm not going to name anyone.
Asparagus.
She might even be here now, but I don't see her right at this moment. And I said, hey, how are you? We haven't seen you in a while. She started apologizing. I'm like, no. Don't apologize. I literally don't remember seeing you recently, and we worry, you know? We care about you guys.
Sometimes there are instances.
Sometimes we worry about
we
it.
will be like I sure
One of
hope
the
everything's
moderators will
okay.
say, like, did you see this one yet? I haven't seen them in any of the other chats either. You
I
know
hate
if
to
they're all
put it
right.
this way, but I'm going to tell you the truth. But if like somebody's in the chat and they say they're like they're not feeling well, or they're in the chat and they say they're like, say they're 81 years old, and you don't see them for a while, you might start to like worry a little bit. And keep your fingers crossed.
Hi,
that
Ron. How are
everything's
you?
okay.
Well, Karen said you can click on the person's name to see how many times they comment and if they are
Yes, that
subscribed.
you can do.
Yes, you can do that. But that's after they're talking. Sometimes I say, look, we see the numbers. Even though there are 171 people in here right now.
There are not 171 people talking.
Exactly. So I know, stupid nuts. So I know that there are 171 people literally listening to me right now, or watching or whatever. And in the number 171, you all count. There's 171 people that are watching, that are tuned in, who have clicked on our video.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the number. So if you don't feel comfortable talking, that's what I always say, that if you don't feel comfortable talking, that's okay. Because I can see you in the number. I see you there. That's all I know.
That's
And
all
some
right.
people just like to leave a comment. They don't go in the live chat.
But we'd love to have you subscribe. And like I said, for those of you, the folks who were here right from the get-go when we first went live, they remember what I said when we were in the car. When I was driving in the car. Like every YouTuber you ever listen to, when they do this speech, every YouTuber in creation goes like this. Like when I check my analytics, I see that the majority of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed. So, as always, we ask.
That's what you said earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
The majority of them say that. So, like,
It's not
that's the only
blinking, is
thing
that
I-
right?
No, that doesn't mean anything. As long as the light's on,
Okay.
it's still going on.
I feel like it's going up slow. Wait a minute. Wolfie said what?
You scroll back. That's why that happens, honey.
Wait a minute. Now remember, we're not talking negative about anybody. We're just explaining how we do things. And we watch people too. Obviously, we're YouTubers. We watch. Anthony watches more of it than I do because I'm at work most of the time. And he has different interests that you guys would probably never know about. I mean, you know, things that are like, you know, Mystery Science Theater or books
Amongst
or whatever,
others.
other things, right? So it's not to put anybody down. That's not why I'm saying this. It's just that it annoys me sometimes that people are full of crap on their thumbnails. That's all. I don't like it. I don't like it because when I watch someone and then I click it, I'm like, damn, they didn't say that at all. They didn't do that at all. Why? Why did they do that? It's not right. And then I get mad at the other chatters. I'm like, don't they see that they're full of like? They're full of it? That, like, doesn't anybody see that they're full of it? That they're not doing what they say they're doing? And it's a lot of channels. A lot of channels do that. Or a lot of big channels do that, where they'll put, like, the end of the world, you know? And I think the reason it got to me is because, oh, the lights just went on. I think the reason it, like, bothered me recently, and I'm sorry, I know I'm talking so much, and you can prioritize chats, you see so much, you can tell what country, what device, exactly. Karen, did you start a channel? Is that how you know that? Or is it just because you're like a moderator somewhere? I'm
Which
just
Black
curious.
Karen is that?
Legal Minded Friends.
She has a channel.
Oh, duh. I'm sorry.
She is a channel.
No, I forgot. Anyway, so the reason is because, remember I told you, hi Gertrude, how are you? Yes, mods are definitely important. Absolutely. We agree with that too. Isn't what called clickbait? Let me see.
Hey, Michelle Marie. How you doing, Michelle?
So, hi
Michelle
Michelle
Marie,
Marie.
what's
So it's good
new?
to see you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, JLS, you know? And like the thing that annoyed me the other day, and again, this is not scripted, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, why am I talking about this? And we were talking about like how...
Danette unscripted, as Robert Hodgson said.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know how like you wonder, there's so many of our live streams, there's so many of them, but not all of them, that I think are like amazing because we experienced it and like we'll never forget it. And I could see that you guys watching, the ones that always watch, told me that it was amazing. And so I think, well, it's a shame that other people couldn't see it. I'm sure that happens to every YouTuber, that there's
Everybody
something,
that does this thinks
everything
at
that you
some
did, there's something that you did that was so good and you feel good about it after and you're like, damn, I wish more people saw that.
And it doesn't
But-
have anything to do with money. In the
No.
end, the bottom line is, I think most, obviously,
Well, it's not
everyone is
everybody, there's
different.
exceptions.
But I think most creators, I'm going to call us creators, most creators on YouTube think to themselves, I want somebody to see this. Even if they don't make a lot of money from it.
Right, otherwise
Even
why are
if
you
they
doing
make
it if no one
money from
sees it,
I
right?
sure hope a lot of people see this. Because even if you're dead wrong, you think what you did is good.
Thank you, Norman. Well, I don't always think everything we do is good. There's always room for improvement.
Everything
Some
always
videos
has
are better
room
than
for
others, and you can tell. I can ask them right now, and someone will say, I like that one, I like this one. They're not going to like everyone the same.
Actually, we were talking about that the other day. We
But wait,
mentioned
I
a
wanna
couple
tell
of
them
viewers,
something.
and they said like, "Oh, Danette said, oh, that's so and so's favorite. That's
Yes,
so-and-so."
Raven's
People
one of
have
our
different
OGs.
favorites.
And I may have actually met her when I was a kid.
I'm sure
That was one of my favorite stories. That's my story,
One
not
of the
your
original
story.
ones that I know Raven must have been favorite was when we were driving through the Bronx.
Oh, you're
when we
welcome,
were driving
Mr.
around when we first found
Oh,
out
yes.
that Raven was from that area. And
No, I think we talked about it
George
before.
is very free about talking about his love. His first love on our channel was Halloween.
Oh, I
was
know,
the
Vian, that's
Halloween
okay.
ride in Dyker Heights like 2 or 3 years ago when we first
I
started
got a
doing
ticket
that.
because I was speaking.
When Danette got a
I didn't
ticket.
know.
That's
On the regular
George's
street.
first love. That one.
Oh
And
no, we don't have any
know-
negative comments, Ron.
And we know.
Although that's what I was going to get at in a minute.
Negative
We were
comments?
just
Have we
talking
ever
about
gotten negative
having more
comments?
people. He thinks don't worry about negative comments. We're doing fine.
We have gotten, I have
Very
to be
little.
truthfully, like, have we never got a negative comment? Of course we
Everybody
have.
does.
Everybody. If you do this, you
But
get
it's been a
negative
long
comment.
time, I
But I have
think.
to admit, our negative comments have been few and far between.
A lot of times it's just misunderstandings too. Yes, Anthony. Throg's Neck, our old stomping ground.
Exactly.
Let me just get back to what I was saying really quick, Aunt. Yeah, the dog show, you're absolutely right, HC. New Year's Eve was one of the highest ones, almost 20,000 views. And the dog show last year was
What's number 2?
phenomenal. It was, oh my God, it was amazing. I will never forget that. I had a great time on Thanksgiving, but there was too many YouTubers, so they weren't going to tune into us.
Yes.
But the reason why I was thinking about this is the other day when I went out in the snow and I made snowy, as Apple likes to call it, there was a comment from one of our friends who said, did you leave the carrot out there and the cereal for the rats? And I was like, rats? And that's when I said the last time that I've never seen a rat in my life, in my whole entire life, in my own eyes. I've seen them in movies.
Certainly not in the neighborhood.
But I've never seen a rat ever, not living in the Bronx, not living in Queens, not when I went to Manhattan. Never, ever. And
Now,
that got me to thinking, but hold on. Maybe there are rats in certain places, but not where we live, not where I've ever lived. Let me just back up a minute. But that got me thinking, the reason the person must have said that is because of other YouTubers who do the fake crap and say like New York has been taken over by rats and all that clickbait, and that's why it got me pissed.
I'm gonna keep it light. Delicious. I'm gonna keep it light and airy by saying, if you watch,
it smells good. Something sizzling right there.
I'm gonna keep it light and airy and say, if you watch some channels, you'd think like every time we walk down the street, we're like freaking like have to shoulder them out of the way.
It's not true, guys. It's not true. New York is not taken over by rats. There'd be nobody living here. There's more of us than anything. It's so stupid, actually, and I think that's because of
there's more
people.
of us than anything else, and boy, do we make a mess.
And I just personally, I can't stand New Yorkers. Like, we're New Yorkers, right? I can't stand other New Yorkers putting down New York for stupid reasons like that. Like making it sound like there's rats everywhere. And that's why it got me thinking of the thumbnails. Because if you're not from New York, it's like me. I've never been to Los Angeles, right? I mean, like the Hollywood, I'll say. And I've always been curious about, like, if you walk down the street, is there like a lot of actors? Is that like, do you see the sound stage? Like, I've always been curious about that because I've never been to California.
Speaking of California.
So I only go by what I see in the movies or see on TV or what I'm seeing on YouTube, although I don't see a lot of YouTubers in Los Angeles. So if you're in Los Angeles, start a channel. Anyway.
LAB's in the house.
Hi, LAB. Hi, Beverly.
I hope all is well with you.
Yes.
Keeping safe.
Haven't seen you in a little bit.
I hope you're keeping safe and sound.
Anyway, so, and your honey. Anyway, that makes me think
boyfriend.
of, that's what makes me think of New York. Like, people think that, like, there's all these things that people say, the crime, this and that. Is there crime? Of course there's crime. Is it sometimes dangerous on the subway? Of course that's true. Are there rats in Manhattan? Yes. Did you see one in Koreatown when you worked there?
Lots of times.
Near the garbage. Anthony was telling me they changed the garbage thing because of that. They have now closed containers, so the garbage can't
when
be.
When I used to work in Manhattan, yes, I did see rats.
Let me go back.
But I do have to admit, I never saw one with a slice.
So stupid.
I never saw one with a slice of pizza.
Oh, you like that, Gertrude? That was
fun.
I liked it because we got stuck in the rain, and I ran into Macy's and turned around, and Anthony's coat was even soaking wet. She likes that one when I was trying on the dresses.
Who said that?
Gertrude.
Gertrude, that was fun.
Oh, that was fun.
That was absolutely.
And we saw Carl James and Hudson. Remember they came up to us?
Yeah.
And we fed Hudson some of our food. We bought something because we were starving.
Yeah, I remember. I told Carl and James.
Him some chicken or whatever.
I told Carl and James, we just came from Macy's. Danette was trying on gowns.
Now that was completely not like. All we did was want to go to the festival in front of Macy's.
Now there's an example. That thumbnail originally said that we were going to the festival.
Really, Nellie? I didn't know that. I have to check that out.
That thumbnail originally said going to the festival. Elena, that's right. That festival originally said we're going to a festival. We spent so little time at that festival.
I know, because it started raining.
The thumbnail.
Yeah, it started raining.
And I changed the picture to
and we had to run into Macy's. Yeah, we did the view of Koreatown facing Macy's where you used to work. Remember 32nd Street? And we were facing Macy's, and that's where we were standing. That's where we started it. We started it on that building on the corner, remember? And then we walked to the Empire
How
State
about
Building.
the dress barn incident?
Oh
That's
my
another
God.
classic one. Some people love the dress barn.
Right, Raven. A lot of people have the wrong ideas about New York, especially certain places like the Bronx. If you see like movies about like the Bronx, like it's going up in flames, this and that, it's not true.
That's all.
It's just not true, you know. James and Carl, like you, good people, keep it real. Thank you, mystery guest. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. That's true. Well, we do try to do.
I love feeding
We try to
Hudson.
do- oh,
Hudson's
Dana
like,
does.
I love Hudson. I love dogs.
She
I
loves
want a
dogs,
dog
so
so
why wouldn't she
bad.
love a dog as that nice as he is?
He is such a good boy.
He is a nice boy.
But we didn't know we were going to see them. We didn't even know they were there. Actually,
I
they
didn't know
walked
they
up
were
to
there.
us. I think Brenda. Brenda's always looking at both of us. So I think Brenda.
I think Brenda
Was the one that told
Jeanette
us.
and Anthony over there.
Yeah, and Brenda told me. Brenda sent me a message saying that James and Carla was doing our puzzle for Christmas, the Christmas puzzle. I had been working. I wasn't watching,
How's the
and she sent me a
puzzle?
message and said, "Jeanette, they're doing your puzzle." I'm like, "Oh my God! We gave them that puzzle like 2 or 3 years ago. They just got to it.
Well, they have
didn't
a
have
lot.
like thousands of puzzles. They need a storage just for their puzzles.
Let's keep it real. They have a lot of
They
puzzles.
do. They keep getting the puzzles.
They have a lot of puzzles.
Ian, that was the exception. I personally didn't see it, but when we moved to our first apartment in Throgs Neck, we lived
Does
in the
Ian
Bronx.
remember
I don't know, but he said there's water rats. Well, anyway, when we moved into
Yeah.
our first, I don't really want to talk about it in a restaurant, but we will just say the R. We won't use the word, okay? Because there's people eating behind us. But when we were in our first apartment, the landlord left the floor that goes into the trap underneath.
At one point, he
Open,
did that.
like
He
an
left it
idiot.
open. Because they were having they were working on the drain. There's
And we lived
drain
by the
because
water.
we lived in the basement.
And we lived
first
by the
got
water.
married, and like many married couples, what we could afford was the basement. So like
Oh,
when
Laura, you would
newlyweds,
love those cookies.
we could afford the basement as newlyweds. So when they were working on the basement and like as I think I've described
Exactly,
our
Apple. We're not
landlord's
rude.
son before.
Yeah.
And he was one of those people that liked the project.
Yeah, because he didn't do nothing.
Because
So
he
he had
didn't
to
do
make
anything.
a
So we
problem.
made a project of working on the pump. So he put a pump in there because he thought that would help with flooding in the basement.
Wow.
Spoiler alert. It
I'm
didn't
gonna check
help
out
with
your-
flooding in
your
the
channel.
basement.
I'm sorry, I
His
don't-
his pumping
I don't
his
do it
pump
enough.
didn't help with flooding in the basement.
No, it did the
pump
worst.
did not help with
It
flooding.
backed it up.
Spoiler alert on that. But
It backed
he was
it up.
working on the pump, which was in the room.
You saw 2 in the subway, Adriana. I would
everybody's
died.
seen 2 in the subway.
I don't like the subway. I don't go on the subway. I live in New York and I
There
never
are
take the subway
subterranean
ever. I hate
friends.
it.
Anyway,
But there's nothing wrong with the subway. I
so
just
we
hate
used to sleep in our basement. We used to come in through a door,
Sure,
which
so
was
that's the
like
saloon.
basically in the kitchen. But there was another door that led up into the front
I've
of
seen
the
raccoons,
house
April.
in our bedroom. So there was a door that went to a hallway with a staircase where you could walk up to the front and go out the front door without like directly from the bedroom. And so there was a door in our bedroom.
No sound stages either.
So there was a door in our bedroom, and it had a lock. And obviously, we kept it locked because I'm not going to leave our bedroom door that goes into a public area like unlocked. So he was working on the pump, which, spoiler, as I said, didn't really work. So he was working on the pump and decided to leave all the trap doors open, I guess, in there. They sure look like
I
they
love
were
your
open.
ideas, April.
And I
Not April,
remember
I'm
we were
sorry.
going like-
Apple. Good. I'm
And
sorry, I interrupted.
we were in our bedroom watching TV on our tiny TV, which was the TV we could afford again, on our cable. And we were watching television and getting ready for bed because it was kind of late. And we had our former cat, our cat that passed away, which was named Bluey. He was a black cat. And she was not a meower so much like Munchie.
She was very quiet and
Munchie is
dainty.
freaking yells
Munchie's an
constantly.
animal.
But Bluey only yelled for reasons. And she wasn't making a sound, but she's like sitting by the door in our bedroom.
Wow,
and she's
Raven,
staring at the door. And I'm like, why is she staring at the door? And I'm like, she's staring at the door, and I hear like little noises. So that was the place. And Ian might
I
remember
would
the story.
love your 3
Many
beagles.
people love
Wait,
the story.
pause. Wait, JLS 845. Can you send us a picture of your 3 beagles, please? Anybody want to send any dog pictures?
Anyone want to
Or
send
any
pictures
animals,
of 3
any
beagles?
pets, please. We love to share that in our community page. Good.
Anyone want 3 beagle pictures? It's okay. So Munchie is not Munchie, but Bluey is sitting staring at the door, and we were like this. What the heck's going on over there? I heard like a little noise. I was like, is somebody in the hallway? Then it says, but we didn't see the light
We
on.
didn't know
'cause
he kept
usually
the
you
thing
could
open.
see a light on.
Yeah, there's a light, and it's just another way to get out of the apartment. You go up the stairs.
Yeah. So there's a door
And
in
I'm like,
our,
why is the cat
literally a
looking
door.
over there?
Our apartment was so tiny, but it had 2 entrances.
Well, one's to the back of the house,
One to
and
the
one
back
was
of the
upstairs
house,
to the front of the
and one
house.
that went through the front of the house, and it was in our bedroom, which is insane. It was over there. So I walked over to the door and I said, don't worry, I'll check. So like, Bowie jumps up on the bed and is staring at me because like I'm walking to the door and she's sitting there like this.
Oh my God, you gave them a puzzle and you haven't seen it yet either, Virginia? They get way too many puzzles.
It's a lot of puzzles.
And she's good at it. One puzzle would take me 30,
It's not enough.
30 days to 30
There's not
years.
enough time
I couldn't
in the
do
year
it.
for puzzles.
I would open the window and throw
So
it
I'm
out.
going
I love
like
puzzles,
this.
but I don't have the patience. Yeah.
So I go, don't worry, Danette. Basically, I went like this. Danette's saying, I don't know what that could be. Should we worry? And I went like this, Danette, don't worry. It's no big deal.
Hudson is a
I'll check
sweetie.
it
I
out.
love him.
So I opened the door and I went like this. And the door opened out. Like
Yeah,
this.
I didn't see
out of the
anything.
room. So I opened
I'll tell
up
you
the
what
door
I saw. Hi, Irina,
and I
Irina.
turned on the light. I
It was
opened
delicious.
up the
It
door.
was delicious,
I
Irina.
flicked the light switch. There's a light switch in our bedroom next to that door. So I flip open the light switch and I open the door and I open the door and I look down. And there was a whole lot of wildlife in there.
Oh, I never told him to tell me, so don't tell me now we're at a restaurant. Please, 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 please. I don't want to know, Aunt. I'll have nightmares tonight.
But I went
I'll have
like
nightmares.
this. This is the thing that Danette still
This is
laughs
what I
about.
saw.
I went
This is
like
what I
this.
saw.
I slammed the door like this.
I saw the
And
door
I'm like holding
open.
the door like this, closed.
Like this, and
like
then
as
he
if they were
slammed
gonna
it
reach
back.
up. I slammed the door
And he's
closed.
shaking.
And I'm going like
I'm like,
this, and I'm
Anthony, what's
holding the
wrong
door.
with you?
You know when you hold the door like you think there's like a maniac on
Like
the other
someone's
side
gonna get you?
try and open the door, and I go like this. I was holding the door.
Aw,
Danette said
baby dear.
like. And I closed
I
the
don't think
lock,
that's
and I'm
crazy
holding
at
the
all.
door like closed against
My
the
brother
jam,
has
like as
deers
if they were gonna
in his
reach
backyard.
up and
Both
jimmy the
brothers.
lock. Like that. I said, maybe they're gonna try to open the
Nelly,
door.
good night. Thank you so much for being here. And Nellie's making spaghetti with homemade tomato sauce. Yeah, Italiano. Enjoy your dinner. Oh,
Then
how
they
do you
had to
send the
send
pictures?
the guy-
Send the pictures through Instagram, right, Anthony?
You could send it through
Cookies.
Instagram.
Or email? Not really? Or?
If you have our Instagram, if you don't, if you have an Instagram account, you could send it through Instagram.
It's Danette
Which Lori
underscore
has
and
used.
underscore
And-
Anthony.
Yes, Danette.
But you can't send any
underscore
videos. It doesn't
and
work that way. It has to
underscore
only be
Anthony.
snapshots.
And you'll find us because that's our thing on Instagram, and we're the
You
Danette
have an
Anthony.
African gray parrot, Robin.
Or you can email it, which you can find our
What?
email
Oh,
address
Robin,
in
please
the
send the
about page
picture. I
of
wanna
the
see.
channel.
Oh
Did
my
you hear that?
gosh.
Because Danette was talking over me. Or you can find it, our email address also on the About page. There's the Instagram. Thank you very much,
Our
HC
moderators are
teacher.
the best. Just click
And
on
our
with the
email
HC.
address, if you prefer email and don't have Instagram, you can use.
Yes, we
good
can. We
old-
just didn't get a chance yet, Lori.
We will. I know what she's asking about.
Yeah. We're going to do it today or tomorrow. Go ahead, Anthony.
Good old the email, you can send it to raspberryswirl6@gmail.com.
Oh, Vian has a dog too, Sheba. Oh, Vian has a dog. Vian, show it to us. Come on, you know how to send it on Instagram. I want to see
Thea
the
knows all about
dogs.
that stuff. Yeah, send it. She wants to see the dog.
Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Sonia. Hi, Enrique. How are you? Oh yeah, so
I'm holding the
Michelle,
door
we were
closed,
telling.
like pulling on the doorknob, like
Enrique
someone was
said
going to
hello,
reach
too.
up and open the door and like Jimmy the Lock.
Anyway, Michelle,
how you doing? Thanks for saying
we were telling Wolfie that the mirror thing wasn't anything that had to do with her. It's happening to everyone. It happened to us.
What happened to us?
It happened to us when we did
'Cause we used the YouTube app.
members only. And then that night we were watching someone late at night, someone you guys don't know, and it happened to them, and everybody was in arms. How come I can't see your shirt? It doesn't say the
Can't
right
read
thing.
the
How
shirt.
come?
And he
so
was
annoying.
sitting on the opposite side.
Yeah, he was sitting on the
of where
opposite
his
side that
wife
we
is.
usually see him.
He sits on the opposite side of where he always sits. And trust me, I'm not going to say what channel it was because you'll be bored. But this guy never changes anything.
And he's been doing it for like
he
10
would not
years
be
now.
sitting on this side
No.
when he sat on this side for the entire 10 or
yes.
11 years of doing the
Oh,
live stream.
Lisa, send the picture of your black lab. I can't wait. I can't wait to see these pictures. Oh my god.
War is not the
Okay, email. You could do email. It doesn't have to be in
Absolutely.
Oh my god, Robin has a parrot in.
Well, we want to see the parrot.
Wow.
We had Paul McDonough's scorpion.
Yeah, the
once on
scorpion. If you go back to the community page, you could see a black
Scroll
scorpion.
back through all the holidays
Yeah.
and post it.
Nice. Oh, Karen says the dog in my videos is my grandpuppy. I use him for my pet laws. Oh, Rachel has a dog. Yeah, definitely email it to us.
It's a rose made out of like some sort of
Oh,
like
is that what it
radish.
is, Virginia? Virginia says she thinks they're doing it because of copyright. Thank you, Al.
Oh, that.
That makes sense, you know?
You might be right.
I think she is. Virginia knows everything. Hi, Lizzie.
By the way, one of the ways that you can avoid
How are you?
copyright on images
Is by putting one of those
is by reversing.
watercolor, right? Oh,
no,
just
no,
reversing?
no. You can reverse. That's one. I said one of the ways.
Oh,
You can
okay.
put watermarks and filters over screens over things too. Some people put screens over when they show other media on their channels. You still have to do something with it. When you show other media on your channel, you can.
Hi, Nini Rogers. How are you?
Mimi Rogers, how you doing?
Where are you
welcome,
from?
Welcome in. You can show other
Stupid
media.
face.
However, you have to appreciably change it to something.
Oh, she said
By
she doesn't know if
changing
it's
it, I
true,
mean
but she's
use
been
it for
researching.
something other than the purpose.
She's been researching. See, she's good
Like
at that.
if you're,
Virginia looks things up.
Like if you just sit on your YouTube channel and you point at your television playing a movie, or you post a movie on TV, that's copyrighted.
Yeah, and if you're doing
That's a
someone,
copyright
if
strike.
you're doing someone else's video, you have to like make a comment. What did you say?
But if you saw
have to-
clips from that movie,
Right.
and you're talking about the movie or
And it's
discussing the
educational.
movie, and it's something where it's referred
you're
to
saying-
as fair use.
Yes, like you're saying, like what's that at? What's the guy who did like a Vertigo? What's his name?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock. Like if you're saying Alfred Hitchcock used his camera in this angle, and then you're explaining why.
You're using it
that's
for
fair use.
or
That's
educational purposes.
right? But
Or
if you
for
just show the
criticism
movie or
purposes.
criticism, like you're saying, wow, this is like, did anybody ever see this? And you're showing a clip of something
Yeah,
because you
criticism
want to
purposes.
share it.
You still
You have
might
to
have to
get
argue with YouTube, mind you. Everybody that
But
does
another-
that usually has to talk
Like
to
if you
YouTube.
see-
Usually has problems
Right.
with YouTube occasionally.
But like if you ever see like you'll see like what are they called? You always watch them like when someone watches reaction videos. You'll see like let's say we're doing a reaction video right now, and everybody behind us, it's a green screen. That's the movie, right? Every now and then you have to stop it and you have to break it. You can't
You have
just
to
show the
break it up.
movie, and you have to be in the screen, or you
If I
have
had
to
a
be.
movie playing
It has to be
behind me
something
right
different
now,
from just showing
that
the
would
movie.
be a copyright.
Right.
If I had a movie playing behind me and I paused it to talk about what
Right.
we just saw,
So now what
that's
that
different.
is blah, blah, blah. Right, like, because there's a lot of music teachers out there, vocal teachers, and piano teachers and guitar.
Who have YouTube
Who
channels
will
and they
play
talk
a
about
song,
music.
right? They'll be in front of their piano and they'll listen. They'll put the headphones and we'll see like a video or whatever. And then they stop it and they'll go. They use the F sharp and they went down the G minor and if you do this, if you curl your tongue and you sing that way, then you can get the same sound. And they're teaching people how to play music, read music by showing somebody's music video. If you just show the music video alone, that's stealing content. You can't do that. But if you use it for educational purposes, like to teach something or give an opinion of something, I love this video. If you look at this, look at the way that person danced in the video or whatever it is,
Now,
then that's fair use.
Sometimes it can be a lengthy process. Like,
yes.
Like some
and then it gets
people,
cut. They don't
like the charismatic voice, a YouTuber
She's
we
great.
have watched, Elizabeth. She may be listening to a 5-minute song, but her video is like
God, it takes so
29 to
long.
30 minutes long.
But
Because
she's
she stops it,
educational.
rewinds it, stops it.
Her name is the
rewinds it.
Charismatic Voice, and she is a vocal teacher, and she
opera
talks about
singer.
opera singer. She's amazing, and you see her reactions are so pure and everything. And then there's people who do reactions that are again full of duty. They're like
Some people
and some
that do
people say
reactions
like
are-
there's some people that say they never heard because you're supposed to do a reaction to a song you never heard before, and I just find it very hard to believe that some people haven't heard of certain songs. I'm just saying
there are songs that
they're doing it
like,
for content, whatever. But it's
some
still
people are honest.
entertaining.
They'll say, I've heard of this song,
But I
I
never
just
heard
never
the whole
listened
thing.
to it.
Right.
Or I've heard parts of it, or I think I've heard
Like a
parts
Beatles
of it.
song or something.
You could be a person who has not heard, like there are a lot of Beatles songs you may not have heard of.
I've never heard every one of them. I heard one the other day on the radio that was
And I
like
heard one the
a
other
side
day. She
B. I'm
said,
like,
"This
oh my
is
God, I never
this
heard
a Beatles
this.
song?" I said, yeah.
I thought it
Beatles
was
song.
Wings because I heard Paul McCartney's voice sounded like
No,
Wings,
it's not
but it was a
Wings.
Beatles song. It was an old that they took out. I think it was
It's a
Cavalcade took
B-side,
it out.
yeah.
Maybe Cavalcade.
Yes, we do listen to the college radio
I
station.
do love Cavalcade. They play cool stuff. That's why. Oh, great, Diana. Diana
She
just.
loves Cavalcade.
Yes, you could definitely email us the pictures, Lisa. Absolutely, you can email or Instagram, either one. The thing is, you can
Did
share
I say
your.
hi to Robin? Oh, Robin,
Yes, you
how
did.
you doing?
You can share your Instagram videos with us. We could see it, but we can't share it on the channel. So if you send us a video on Instagram or a picture, yes, we'll get it. And if you send us a picture of your animal or pet, and you don't want us to share it to everyone, just let us know.
Just let us
You may
know.
just want to share it with us and not want to show anybody
I've
else.
asked,
That's fine.
people have sent us
We never
photos, and I've
we never send it on the community page unless we ask first.
unless I've either asked or
always
I'm
wanna honor
absolutely
whatever you
sure
want.
that
That's
the
what
person
we do.
wants to. There have been people who sent us photos, and I
That
asked if they
didn't
wanted
want
to
it.
share
Yeah,
it, and
no.
they said, no, don't bother.
Or they'll
I
say,
prefer
don't
not
share
to.
this with my grandchildren, or don't share this with where I
And if
live,
you're
or
not
whatever.
like,
It's fine.
like some people
do
just
whatever you
like
wanna
to
do.
share with us, and that's okay too, because we're interested.
Now I
And
understand why Danette always asks, what did we learn today? These are educational live streams.
We
No
try our
copyright.
best.
I only asked that because I was being like funny. But like I'm always making mistakes, so I have to learn stuff. I didn't know that the mustard was so good. It's getting crowded. It's actually dinner time now, you know?
Yeah, the Netflix show, she does like Cavalcade.
And I love our moderators. Our moderators are helping everybody. The things that we don't see everything because we're too busy yapping. And they're just helping each other. I love it. Yeah, voiceovers is another way of calling it. Yes, voiceovers.
Hey,
Oh
Lori
no,
Miller
what
with
is she doing? I'm so behind.
$13.99.
Hi, Auntie Maxine.
Super
Oh my
chat
God, I'm
from
so
Canada.
far
Thank
behind.
you so much.
Look at this.
Auntie Maxine, good to see
I
you.
know.
The net scrolls back
Could
too
not be
much.
15 $12 is worth. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Lori. Thank you, Mwah. Thank you so much. $13.99 super
Thank you
sticker.
so much, Lori.
And yours is to you guys. It's pricey for us to give it in America. So Winston and I, as he's here watching, I want to thank you both. So kind. You're very kind too,
Don't
Lori.
worry.
Thank you very
We
much.
appreciate
You didn't
you.
have to do that. Appreciate it.
Thank
Hi,
you very
Capri. My
much.
mom.
Capri, how
My
you
mom
doing?
just sent you an email of the goodie bag I won for Christmas. Oh, great. Then
Oh, great.
We can post that, right, Capri? Because she got the mystery bag from Dan's parents' house. We want to see
Get the
that.
mystery bag.
How you doing, Auntie Maxine? How's everything? I am so behind. I'm so sorry. We're talking about Creative Commons licensing. Yes. Hi, Ambrose. How are you?
Ambrose
We are
came
at
upon. How you
the
doing?
Orient Odyssey in Long Island, right next
Jericho
to the
Turnpike.
Right, Jericho Turnpike, right next to the Milleridge Inn. Have you ever been to either one? What's your Instagram? Finzi, our Instagram is
Danette and Anthony.
Danette and Anthony, but it's Danette_and_Anthony.
Yes.
There's really
And
no
you
other
can
one
actually
there, so
find
you'll
the
find
links.
us.
By the way, you can actually find the link
On our
to
channel.
it on our About page of our YouTube channel.
Yes.
If you click About or More on our description of the channel,
Thank you,
you'll see
Pookie. I can't
all the
wait.
links that'll pop up.
Thank you, Capri. I'm going to post it.
That will be one of the links.
She has been to Milleridge Inn, Auntie Maxine said. You know what my favorite thing of Milleridge Inn is, Maxine?
Peacocks?
The peacocks in the trees. Oh my God! And they just make this little noise. It's not annoying noise, but all the peacocks are in the trees, and there's like hundreds of them. I love
There's
it.
a lot of
I've done
peacocks,
videos
yeah.
where I've showed that. Right, Anthony? Hi, Breezy.
Yes. Hey, Breezy.
Thank you, Lisa. I think so too, if I must say so myself. I think we have the best moderators, absolutely.
We do. We have an amazing
Even the moderators
crew.
that don't come all the time, but they're always here, and they're always
Yes,
thinking about us.
everything's cool.
And
Oh,
then there's
thank
the
you.
moderators that are always
Would you like some more water, bud?
Yeah, I'd like some ice, thank you. We'll take the check too, and if we could just wrap that up. Thank you, no
Yes.
rush, thank you. You got all the ice, I got one ice. Give them all to you.
You want the ice?
No, not today. It's still nice and cold. Yes, applause to the fabulous mods. Yes, thank you, Gertrude. Thank you, Sonia. Cafe Dolce Vita is also at this mall. JD, I saw it and I never noticed
Yes.
it before. Is it good? Is there something good?
February.
Oh yeah, thank you. You
Yes.
could do it. Thank you very much. My ex-brother-in-law got married at the Milleridge Inn. Nice wedding, but it was back in the 80s. Oh, wow. Yeah, they've been there forever.
They've been there
They've
for
been
like
there for
ages.
years and years and years.
They've been there for
Thank
like
you,
ages,
Ian.
essentially.
And the rice as well?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Separately or together?
You want it in there? Or should we
If you
want
can fit it.
Okay, let me
Put it
try.
next to the broccoli. Yeah. You could use the spoon. Use your fork. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you-
Perfect. Look at that. That's a
There you go.
whole meal there.
There you go.
Look at that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Vivian, you didn't have to do that. Oh, my
Vivian
Lord.
Maros.
Thanks, Sharon. Did with us. Great chat. My favorite
$30.99
couple.
super
Oh
chat.
my God.
Really
Vivian.
appreciate
Aw,
that.
Thank you so much. Vivian, Lori,
Thank you.
and Mike. Thank you so much for being so generous. That is so nice. Thank you so much.
Vivian, Lori, Mike, thank you guys
You
so
guys are the
much.
best.
Truly appreciate that.
Oh, it's an Italian restaurant. I thought it was a bakery. See, I didn't see. So, Anthony, you
yes,
guys have
Italian.
a real organic family chat. That's why I like hanging out with you. It's nice, relaxing feel. Well, then our job is done. That's what we want, right? Relaxing.
We do.
Be
We
yourself.
try for
Talk
that.
to each other.
What was that said down, Auntie
Auntie Maxine, yeah, thank you.
Auntie. We have an auntie in the chat, and V and
You're
Sean
right,
always calls us
Carol.
Auntie Danette and Uncle Anthony.
Thank you,
I had an
guys.
Uncle Anthony, by the way.
Yes, you did. Yes, it is very nice of them to donate. It's not necessary, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Really
Viv,
appreciate
Mike,
it.
and Lori. And Carol said mods are so important. I will occasionally watch modless channels, and it's utter chaos. And you know what it
It
is?
can be.
Here's
It
the
can
thing
be.
that I am a person who will make decisions based on what happens in my life because that's all I can go by, right? And then I take opinions and I listen to people and then I try to form the best way I can. We're all human, we all make mistakes. I try to do the best I can, right? I have watched channels that have so minimal amount of moderators to a point where there's maybe only one that comes in every once in a while, or some. Thank you so much.
One fans Heather paid for the meal.
What?
Someone paid?
Yeah, Heather.
No.
So she paid for the meal, and then she said, whatever tips you guys want to leave, just leave.
All right. Okay. We'll leave this.
All right, we'll leave it. Thank you.
Heather.
Heather paid for a dinner.
You guys want some coconut jello?
What is it?
Coconut jello?
I'll try it. You don't think we're gonna try it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, Heather. Heather paid for a dinner. Oh my God, we can never come here anymore. We can never come here anymore. Oh my God, Heather. I don't even know if she's here anymore.
I don't know if Heather's
Thank you
here.
so
I'm assuming
much,
Heather's
Heather.
here.
I'm like gonna cry. You guys,
Heather,
I
thank
swear,
you so
so
much.
generous, so nice. Heather, that was so nice, and what a surprise.
He had a
I
funny
thought we
look on
got
his
it. I
face
thought we
when he
got away
walked
with
over.
it by not.
When he
knowing-
walked
we
over, he
can't
had a
come
funny
here no
look on
more.
his face.
Oh my God,
And I
Heather
was
says
like,
Owen.
is he about to tell me your money's no good here? Or
He
like,
was like so serious. Can I have a sip of that drink?
I was like, did I give him my credit card and was it already and was it rejected? Did I forget?
Oh my God, Heather, that is amazing. I think she's not here.
Oh my God.
But you see what I mean, guys that are new here. Look what I'm
Someone
saying.
kicked me in the
Oh, we got to get going. You're in
Hey,
pain.
Michelle
But listen,
Marie.
this is what I'm saying. Listen.
Very nice. It is
Heather
very
did
nice
such a
of
nice
Heather.
thing. Vivian did such a nice thing. Lori did such a nice thing. Mike did a nice thing.
Because
You guys are
you
all
guys
nice.
are
And look at what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. Wow. Very kind, super sweet, very nice. Look how you all support each other. That's what I want. That's what makes my channel a success. Not the numbers, not the money, not that is a success right there. You just did it. You just made my entire day. You have no idea what you guys just did. Because I see that and I just love it. I get chills because we don't see you. We don't know what you all look like. We can't hear your voices, but you're writing something, and it's right there. Look at that, Heather. Look at this.
It's Heather.
So look at her.
Thank
There
you
she
so
is.
much.
Oh, Heather. She wanted to keep
Wanted to
this.
keep
Keep
it
going. Oh, Heather, thank you so much, Heather. That is so sweet. Oh my God!
you
Look
very
how
much,
everybody is
Heather. We
so
really
nice,
do
and I just love
appreciate
it.
that.
This is see, there are nice people in the world, and I believe that most of them, if not all of them, are in our chat. Whoever's come here, you're in our chat. I really believe that. I'm not just saying it. I believe that you guys are such nice people, pure in heart, have the best intention, and when you come here, you show up and you give it back to us, and we want to say thank you back. And that's why we try to give gifts out at Christmas time, and that's why we once in a while give out a gift card or whatever. The little bit that we can do, the little
I
itty
give back to
bit.
you guys.
So I have one coconut jello, and then one mango jello.
And a
One
mango.
mango. Okay, this is. Thank you
This-
very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh wait, what's the tip? What's the thing? How much
I know
was
what it is.
Oh, okay. Here's the coconut jello. Here's the mango jello. I believe we did try this last time. I don't know, but I wanted to finish my thoughts. So what was I saying before?
I'm just gonna leave them 20.
Leave them 20. Good. They're so good here. They're so nice. So I'll leave the 20 right there. Okay. So the thing I was saying is that I've seen. I don't think that
Hey, Lizzie,
I don't know what the reason is that people don't have a lot of moderators. Maybe they've had problems in the past. Maybe they think they don't need it. Maybe, I don't know, whatever, right? But I know as someone watching, if I'm in someone's chat and they're talking and everybody's talking and somebody comes along and you don't like, someone nasty comes along and says something, it makes me feel uncomfortable. And I wish I could go in there and I could like time them out or give them a timeout, and I can't. So I have
when
to
you
keep
watch
looking at somebody making fun of something or someone or doing something negative. And as a chatter, I'm a chatter too. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see negativity. Listen, I don't want to see it.
It is true.
I don't
Occasionally
wanna
you'll
see
see like a moderatorless chat that
Yes,
might have a lot of people
absolutely.
in it,
Thank you.
and it can be like overwhelmingly wacky.
See, it's right now today, Anthony. Look, Orient Odyssey.
Well, ours would be right because this is using
Oh, it's
prism.
Twizzle. All right.
And I
Hong Kong
have
style
I
seafood.
haven't turned.
See, we get seafood here all the time. We got that mayonnaise chicken. What is it? Not chicken. Shrimp. What is that called? It's delicious here. The shrimp that we always get.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah. The shrimp with walnuts.
Shrimp with walnuts here is delicious.
Mayonnaise.
Thank you, Raven. I always love to
Which
see
I'm
you,
surprised
Raven.
they make here because it's really a Cantonese
You're welcome,
dish.
Auntie. All right, let's try this.
This is not technically a Cantonese restaurant.
No.
But they obviously have a few Cantonese things here because they do have
That guy has been nice to us before,
They
too.
do have
remember?
what do you call it? Now let's see. How you feeling about the coconut?
It's not bad yet. Wow, that's not bad.
It's very. I can't get it.
Well, it tastes pretty good. I agree, Virginia. Sunset Lady! Oh my God, Sunset Lady. I was just talking to you about you to Anthony the other day. I've been missing your
Sunset
lives.
Lady,
I
how
work
you
when your
doing?
lives are on, and we've been thinking about you and your daughter. I know her birthday, I think was December or January. I know it was sometime near the holidays. Gil, I think Gil's birthday's in maybe January, December or January. I don't remember now. I think it's January. And I hope you're doing good, you and your son and your daughter and your whole family. Wow, we love you, Sunset Lady. Another great channel. It's so good to see you.
I am going to say that
That's right, Karen. You could block a person, but personally, I don't like
I
doing
don't really
that.
like doing it.
I don't like blocking anyone. For me, personally. Reverend Jenny, another wonderful person, just joined our chat. Okay, here's the mango. Let's see. And ooh, ugh.
I was gonna say. Get
Mystery
dessert.
guest.
Thank you for
Oh,
being
thank
you.
mystery
guest with a
Aw,
$20
thank you
super
so
chat.
much.
Thank you so much, mystery guest.
Wow, I hope
mystery guest.
Mystery guest, I hope you join our chat because
Thank you
you're
so
cool.
much. We appreciate
And you didn't have to
being
do
here.
that, but we do.
I was
appreciate
just
it.
about to say. She did that. I was about to say.
It's
I was gonna
awful.
tell her.
Let me have
I
some more
think the
coconut.
mango pudding, the mango jello.
Ugh, I'm not a big
is
Jello
it-
person.
The
as
mango
it is.
gelatin or pudding is definitely an acquired taste. It tastes like an old boot that someone waved a mango over.
All right, the coconut just killed the taste. Thank God. That was awful.
Reverend
Okay, I know
Jenny,
I'm
how you
missing
doing?
all that. You missed the wow with a lovely dinner. This, you know what? Every time we come here, we always have a good time. Why is it when we come here we have a
Not the
good
mango.
time?
Don't
We don't like to
don't
do
accept
things.
the mango pudding.
No, don't. Well, I love mango. I bought 2 mangoes today when I went shopping, but I don't like the mango Jello. Yuck.
Mango jello.
Oh, that was horrifying. Looking
Tastes like an
forward to
old shoe that
2025 for
someone
all
waved
of
a
us.
mango.
Exactly. Oh, exactly, Sunset Lady. Exactly. How are you doing today, Jenny? How are you? Did you guys eat yet? What are you guys gonna have? What are you guys eating tonight? All of you. Who wants to share what they're eating? Are they going out? Do you have
going out?
leftovers? Are you making anything? And Anthony, old boot Jello, says James.
Old boot jello.
Wow.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I always do. This got caught in the zipper.
She's got a lot of finger issues right now.
Auntie Maxine, we'd love to meet up with you. We'd love to meet up with anyone. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much for the compliments, guys. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
It's the mystery. Now you can do that. We have a mystery guest.
My mystery dates.
Anthony, do you want to tell one of the stories?
Oh, which
Is your
story?
knee really bad?
It hurts.
Why don't you go out? Bring it out.
That's weird.
Listen, I'm going to unplug this, right? And I'm going to bring it over to you so you have the floor. I did a lot
I'm
of
gonna tell a
talking.
story. What
No,
story?
you don't have to tell a story, but I mean, like, just talk to them. And you
Yeah,
can see
like I
them,
was
and you can
talking
see them,
about something. Yeah, Sharon is eating macaroni and meatballs,
Give you
which
life.
sounds
7,
delicious.
where do I pause a rerun to see what restaurant? And heard you say in Long Island.
I'll
that's
just tell you
okay.
right now.
It's called the
Orient Odyssey. Orient Odyssey.
Jericho.
It's on the Jericho Turnpike, and it is in Long Island.
Right next to Milleridge
Next to
Inn.
the Milleridge
Right
Inn.
next door.
next to the Milleridge Inn,
And thank you for liking us.
which
We
is a
like you
very
too.
nice place.
Here, if you want to read this.
So
Welcome
it's
in,
a
and
pretty
thank
nice
you
place.
for
It's a pretty nice
subscribing.
place. And we thank you for subscribing. We thank you for being here.
Try doing
171 people in the house. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't given the video
Apple,
a
he
thumbs
has
up,
so many
please give the
different
video a
things.
thumbs up. Because it helps with the algorithm. It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing with the algorithm. If I missed anyone, hello, says Reverend Jenny. A big hello from Rev Jen to everybody in the chat. How did you hear of this restaurant, Annette and Anthony? This was complete accident, Anthony and Maxine. It was a complete accident. We came here, that's really what Annette was talking about when she said sometimes we're doing a video and you never know what's going to happen. And we're going to like wind up doing one thing to begin with and then wind up somewhere else. That happened right here because we were visiting Milleridge Inn.
We weren't gonna
and
eat
the
at
funny
all.
thing was how nothing was open, and she talked to the manager of the Milleridge Inn restaurant,
You gotta
and she
check
was
that
like,
video.
what the heck is going on here? Is anything open? She went and she talked to the manager, and there's a lady sitting by herself
But her
in
back was towards-
a little hutch with her back to the window,
In the
and she went
village.
like this to Danette. I was watching it from outside, and Danette said like nothing's open out there, and she said no, everything's open, and then she turned her head and looked out the window and said, "Oh, I think I'm wrong." Well, you'd have to ask when everything's open. Ask the manager in the restaurant, and the manager in the restaurant didn't say anything, Auntie Maxine. So then what happened with that was we were driving around and we drove into this parking lot. And Danette said, "Oh, look, there's a Chinese restaurant here, Orient Odyssey, Hong Kong-style seafood restaurant."
There was also a Chinese restaurant,
And
Italian restaurant.
An Italian restaurant also. But Danette said, "You feel like Chinese," so we went in here and ate dinner.
We didn't know what to do. We was
And that
stuck.
was the first time the check was picked up by Coconut Telegraph. We never ate here before without Coconut picking up the
I thought-
check.
no, I thought
Finally,
we-
we thought, like, no.
No, I thought we paid the first time.
No, we didn't pay that time either. Every
Oh
time
my
we come
God.
here, it's Coconut Telegraph. And this time it was Heather. The only time we paid the bill was when we weren't live.
We came
We
here
came
by
here
ourselves.
once by ourselves
But I
without the
thought the
camera.
first time Coconut met us at Milleridge. He didn't meet us here.
That was another
That
day.
was a different time we came.
That was a different time. Oh no, he did it then too. He met us there. He said hello. We talked. He disappeared. We drove over here. He was in the chat, and then he paid the bill.
I think Coconut lives in Milleridge Inn.
There's a lady sitting to the right of us. It looks like they're finally packing up the food to go.
Apparently, a lot of people order a lot of food,
lot
and
of
then
food.
they take the leftovers, and that's lunch for tomorrow. You should show them what it looks like. It looks like you just ordered that. Just take it out and show them what it looks like. It looks like you just ordered to go. Watch.
Yeah, it looks like a to-go plate. My to-go plate. Very neatly done.
Like you could bring that to lunch or whatever.
I could bring it to lunch when I go to my job.
Today is National Spouse Day. If you have a spouse, congrats. I have one.
She's nice, isn't
Anthony
she?
said that when I left the house this morning, Munchkin was howling. She misses me. She misses me.
Munchkin was howling, guys. Munchkin was howling. I remember that,
Yes,
says
Coconut
Jan
kept popping
Goodwin.
up.
Coconut kept popping up. Chinese leftovers are pretty good, says
Yes.
Give You Life. They are always like
Anthony likes
leftovers.
leftovers. I don't really
I love leftovers.
You know
I
what
like
it is? I
Chinese
had a
food
lot of
leftovers.
Chinese food right now. I ate a lot. That's it. I'm not going to want it now.
Desi Des says,
Until
when
next
Anthony,
week or
when are you
something.
going to retire? I already did. I do not work. And even if I did, I couldn't be working right now with this knee. I did a lot of walking.
How'd
back
you
in the
meet?
day.
We met in the A&P where we used to work together. I was just, Anthony was a spry boy.
Yes.
There's 100 years between 100 years ago.
Back when I was a young fella. Do you cook a lot during the
I
week?
have been recently because
Recently.
Anthony has been having a knee problem, and I'm just doing every single thing. Whereas Anthony and I would do everything together before.
I used to cook all the time, but I haven't done
Wasn't
it.
always good, especially his chicken.
She just doesn't like chicken.
I made chicken the other day.
She
You know what I
lost
did
the
with it?
flavor for chicken.
I took it out of the oven. Just 2 little pieces of chicken breast. I took it out
Danette
of the
is-
oven and I said, "Let's go. If you won't feel all right, let's go to the diner. I can't eat this."
My baby boy Simba
And that's
loves
what we did.
watching
Hi,
Danette.
Frankie.
Says
Where are
Raven
you
Raven.
folks from? Frankie O'Banion.
That is a very good
My
question.
baby
First,
boy
I'll answer
Simba
this
loved watching-
question.
Aw,
Danette, are you a
Simba.
teacher? Danette is not a teacher.
However, I did teach catechism 1 year, 2 years.
Yes. Frankie, I'm going to tell you, Danette is born, raised, and bred in the Bronx,
Right.
and now lives in Queens with me. I was born and partially raised in Manhattan, moved to the Bronx. I met Danette
met
there.
me.
We got married in the Bronx, lived in the Bronx for a long time, then moved to Queens about
15 years.
15 years ago
Yeah,
now.
it was
It's going to be 15
2010.
years ago. So 2010, it'll be 15 years. Desi Des with a $4.99 super
Oh,
sticker.
Desi, that was
Thank you so
nice.
much,
Thank
Des.
you.
Desi
Desi
Lou
always
Productions.
gives too.
Thank
It's
you so much.
ridiculous. Thank you
We
so
truly
much.
appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Oh, meat boots, Sinaloa tacos. I don't know exactly what you're trying to say there.
Bulls, don't know what that means.
Meatballs?
Oh, meatballs, perhaps.
Maybe.
Whole lot of
Robin is also a Bronx girl.
Robin's a Bronx girl.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Karen.
Legally, a restaurant can refuse to allow you to
Turkey
take
breast is
leftovers?
terrible. I threw it all out today. Never again.
That's
Ugh.
fascinating.
Yeah, if you don't like something, you don't like it. That's it. You got to get rid of it. I taught catechism. Yeah, catechism was Sunday school. It's a little tiny children.
Yes. Have we ever eaten
Actually, it
at
was
the
more than 2
Neptune in
years
Astoria?
Yes.
We never ate
No,
it.
not
No,
Astoria.
we never ate at
The
the
one in
Neptune in
Bayside.
Astoria. I think they're closed now.
Yeah, they're
They
gone.
closed
They
the
are closed.
Neptune in Astoria. But we have eaten at there's a Neptune diner, which is the same owners, in
Bell
Bayside,
Boulevard.
Bell Boulevard. We have eaten there.
What was I just saying? I forgot. Oh, Sunday school. What happened was, I didn't really have.
Give Your Life is eating a meatball right now.
I really just helped one child, and they liked that I helped one person, help him with his schoolwork. It was mostly schoolwork, not so much the religion part so much, because they were really, really young children. And then they liked what I did, so they gave me a whole class. Then the next year the class doubled, and it was like, okay, I stopped doing it. I had to anyway. I had to work on Sunday because I had to pay for college, high school. I had to pay for high school and college.
Give
and
Your
all
Life
that.
says, oh, the Bronx. No wonder why you said in Long Island as opposed to
to
on Long Island.
Oh, is that what we do wrong? I don't know.
Every
Jenny
person,
said I lived in all boroughs, so who knows what I am. You're a true New Yorker.
you're a New Yorker-phile. You're a New
So
Yorker.
I was going to tell the story today of my mother. I'm eating, oh, you're eating a meatball now. Oh, I see. Yum. Me, I was born and bred in Queens, but I have lived abroad. Yeah, nice to go to restaurants, yeah. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Good
Hey,
evening.
Ellie. Good
We
evening
both
to you,
finish each other's
gorgeous.
sentences. Yeah, we do. We don't shut up.
We
That's why when I'm alone without Anthony, I feel like
she's
it's
waiting
too
for
quiet.
someone else to finish her sentence.
I'm like, I wish you guys would talk back because I can't have nobody to talk to.
She wants to have like a sound device so
Yeah,
you
the
guys
Neptune
could yell
Diner's
back at
closed
her.
now in Astoria. Well, not always, but often I want to say. I lived
Was
in the
there-
Bronx for 20 years, lived in Astoria as well. That's a good question. Jenny, what was your favorite borough and why? And I know that each borough has its positives and its negatives. And maybe you worked in the same borough and didn't have to commute. And maybe you lived in a house that was, or an apartment that was just the best apartment. But what of boroughs? What would you say was your favorite borough? What was your favorite borough? and why? It
yeah.
could be, you could have different reasons for different, but since you have so much experience living in the boroughs, I would like to know which one was your favorite. Apple said if we'd answer you back, you'd never show up.
Give You Life's parents were from Brooklyn.
Wow.
My parents were from Brooklyn, so like you get a lot of the
seem like no,
and the
not.
on.
People, please accept my apologies for outrageously bad. That's all right. Lori, we all do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Frankie O'Banion.
Have you ever ate at Crispy's? We've
no,
never gotten
that's
to
one of the
Crispy's.
places we want.
That's one of the places Danette mentioned earlier that we'd
there.
like to hit, like as one of the pizza places we'd like to.
Oh, Irene is a Long Island. She says on Long Island because you're already there.
On Long Island.
And we have to go into it. I don't know.
Go in.
I don't know. I have cousins. My own brother lives in Long Island. I have cousins in Long Island. I've gone to Long Island back and forth my whole life, even when I lived in the Bronx. My mother's twin sister.
I just did her father's voice.
I used to go visit my cousins. Some of them still live out there.
They live in Long Island.
Finzy's also in Long Island. Shout out to us, Long Island. Okay, I want to see what Jenny has to say. My grandmother was from Manhattan, Poole, Virginia.
Reverend Jenny liked Staten Island because living in Staten Island, I felt like I lived in the country.
Staten Island, because living in Staten Island. I had a feeling she was going to say Staten Island, but I wasn't sure because I don't know. Wolfgang says Manhattan is
as a certain other Staten Islander
Jan
would
says,
say.
the boroughs are so big and diverse. There are so many sections within them that each have their own character. Absolutely, Jan.
Right.
You're absolutely right. And Queens, it seems like it goes on forever. I was just telling Anthony the other day, we got to go here, we got to go there. There's so many things to see. There's so many things to do.
Things to see.
You know? When we came here to Milleridge, we just wanted to see the grounds and look at the stores.
Heather. Yeah.
And look at the Christmas stores and all. And they were closed. So we were like, now what? We didn't have a plan B. And so I drove out the parking lot. I came this way, and I saw a Chinese restaurant, and we're like, all right, you want to eat? We didn't eat yet. So I was like, right, and that's how we found the place.
That's right.
And it has a great signal in here. Oh, we love Brooklyn. That's right, Raven. We do love Brooklyn. I have family in Brooklyn, and we just love Brooklyn because we love New York. We are New Yorkers that love New York. We're not leaving New York because we love it, and we do love touristers. I don't think there's anything wrong with touristers. I think touristers was something that we need. It brings life to our city, and there's a lot of places that are geared to touristers. I'll never forget, and I'm not saying this because it's happened, but I will say this, I'll add to it. I will never, ever forget during the pandemic when the tourists didn't come. It was not the same. It was not the New York that you all love. It was really sad. Really, really sad. Not for the obvious, but the streets were empty. Nobody was visiting. Stores were closing. Mom and pop stores had to close their business because they weren't getting businesses, even after they could open up again. And we needed life. We needed life to come back.
So it's
and
nice
that
to see the crowds
is always
return.
good to see people visiting. I like to visit places. When I go somewhere, I'm a tourister. We're all tourists.
We're very visiting people.
There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't know why people say mean things about touristers. I think that they just have chips on their shoulders, and I think they're just like mean-spirited, or they just need to back up, look at themselves, and think about what they're saying, because it's just not a nice thing to say.
I did all the touristy things during COVID, I think Auntie Maxine said. No, that was Ambrose.
Oh, that's all right.
Ambrose did all the COVID things.
No, that's the way I talk. I know
thank you so much, Auntie Maxine. Become a member.
We're easygoing. I'm not offended at all. You're probably right. We're saying it wrong. Auntie Maxine,
thank you so much.
I love your little cookie. I love the black and white. Thank you so much for supporting us. We really, really enjoy that. Thank you so much. Anthony, tell the story about my father and you. My father and Anthony, we went to in Connecticut. We used to go to the dog racing because we love dogs. And we wanted to see the dogs. And my mother used to gamble.
Brooklyn, JD.
My mother used to gamble on the dogs because she gambled. She did sometimes the horses or whatever. And so we would sit at the finish line, you know, like where the dogs pass the light.
already
He's my
rolling my
father
eyes.
and my husband, right? Go ahead.
So we were sitting there at the finish line, technically at the finish line.
Oh, that's wonderful, Carol. I love the stories.
So I believe it was.
Wonderful Fawn Marie. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So I believe at some point I said.
Absolutely, Auntie Maxine. We were talking about this the other day. Was it Heather that said it or Kiana? No, Kiana. Kiana was the one that said the thing about the Zoom.
Yes, the
All right,
Zoom
we'll
was
talk about that later.
Kiana. So we were sitting at the dog track. Which,
What? The
like,
Philadelphia Eagles are going to the Super Bowl? Wow.
I know they were kind of like
Yeah, I'm Bronx.
like
That's
favored,
what it is,
I
Bronx
guess, over the
accent.
Washington Commanders. But I
Definitely
think a lot of
Bronx
people were
accent.
predicting Commanders.
Manhattan
But
accent.
even
What do you
so,
call it? Not cosmopolitan.
it's
Continental.
a continental
Anthony
accent.
does not have a Bronx accent. He has a continental
The so-called
accent.
continental
Okay,
accent,
go back to the story.
which is weird.
Jenny loved it because the trains and buses were empty. ahead.
Let's see. So we were sitting at the dog track, right at the finish line. We had a table in the restaurant which overlooked the
Auntie,
track.
please.
So here's the finish line.
We would love to meet
Here's
you.
my finger.
But
Is
the
the
two
finish
of you
line.
wouldn't give up. You wouldn't budge.
And our table was here.
They wouldn't budge, either one of them. Okay.
Here.
Yeah,
So
the
I
finish
said,
line was there, yeah.
we're behind the finish line. Do you see where I'm going with this? I said, so
the guy is
it's
not even alive anymore,
I
he's still doing
waved
it.
my arm around and I said, well, this is a really great seat. I was just saying, it was a very, very casual remark. I said, this is a great seat because we're right behind the finish line. And her father went like this in front. I was like, what? In front. I said,
We'll definitely meet
we're
then.
behind the
Come on,
finish
Auntie.
line.
I'd love to meet
Look,
you.
there's the finish line. We're behind it. He said, we're in front of the finish line. We yelled at each other for about an hour and a half. We didn't see any races. You know
all
why?
on Long Island,
Because we talked the entire time through dinner, through
defense,
all the
really?
rest of the races. 10
They wouldn't
races.
stop, the both of
10
them.
races. We were like, this is behind the finish line. Because here's the finish line. We just passed it. Now I'm behind the finish line. You want me to
What
say
did he
past
say?
the finish line?
What did he say?
He said, no, we're in front of the finish line because look, we're here and there's the finish line. We're in front
Honestly,
of it.
I
said, would you
I
rather
didn't
me
want to
say
tell Anthony, but
we're past the
I agree
finish
with my
line?
father.
And he went like
I
this.
agree with my father.
He went like this. He said, it would make more sense if you said in front of the finish line.
And then my mother and I would be like rolling
wanted
our
to
eyes,
say,
like,
we're
who gives a
behind the finish
damn?
line.
Who cares?
Behind the finish line implies that we haven't gotten to the he says behind the finish line implies we haven't gotten to the finish line yet.
Hi,
I said no,
Nina's.
the finish
Hi,
line is
Gen
there
5.
and we're behind it.
Oh my God, Gen 5 says you two eat politely. Other streamers appear to shovel like hyenas. Oh my God. There's Karina Thompson. Hi, Karina.
Gen 5,
I can
we're
always see
not in the
Manhattan
hyena
on
family.
Want to see Queens in the Bronx?
You can always hear my you can always hear my, you know when you can tell you know when you can
Dogs,
tell
like spelled like coffee and chocolate.
yeah, you know when you can tell that I'm from Manhattan and the net is from the
Oh,
Bronx.
it says on. Oh, see, Wolfgang, I don't remember. DNA, your title on this video says on Long Island.
On Long Island.
But we said we're in Long Island. That's how we
I
talk.
said in Long Island.
In Long Island.
I
We're
wrote
in
it
Long
that
Island.
way.
But-
I'll probably change it to in.
Because you're not me, no. Because you're Anthony and I'm Danette. Danette says in Long Island because I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now when
Or
you
on
can
Long
tell
Island,
that
whatever.
the net is from the Bronx and I'm from Manhattan is when we say certain things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Lori. Someone wrote it in the chat and I read it. I didn't know.
What was that?
She said I wrecked it. I was about to watch the game, taped it. I hate knowing. I'm sorry. I don't know the score and I don't know if they won. Somebody says they think that they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they won or not. We don't know. We're not watching it.
It said I think they're gonna go.
Yeah, it said somebody said I'm I think it looks. Somebody said it looks like they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but we don't know for sure.
I don't know.
I'm not
I gotta
gonna talk
tell you,
about it no more.
I
Go.
had to look up who was still playing.
That's
how
bad,
little
Ants.
football I watch now.
That's bad.
It's been like years since I followed
Oh,
football
and that's
at
the
a
other
regular,
thing. I say
a
on
regular
the line,
pace. I
online,
believe
and
there's
in
someone in the
line.
chat.
Charlie gives
Phantom?
me slack for that.
Phantom says, "How's it going?
Hi, Phantom.
How you doing, Phantom?"
Anthony, Charlie gives Virginia slack for saying, I say online, then in line. Yeah, we do that too. We say online. We go online. We don't go in the line. We go on the line.
Yeah.
We do that. We say on the line.
I once had that conversation with somebody too.
You love your New York
I was gonna
accent,
say,
Robin?
but first I'm gonna do the
Good, that's
sidebar
right. Be
of,
proud of it, girl.
well, like I said, you know when you can tell that Danette is from the Bronx and I'm not from the Bronx, is when we say certain things.
Yes,
like
Dumbo is right
Danette
over
is
the
baffled
bridge.
that I would say, for instance, I just said, you know when you can tell. You know when you can tell.
You know.
It's all one word. That's Manhattan accent.
Yes.
Not a Bronx accent. And when I say the word window, which I almost never say, I grew up calling it a window.
He says it. He says window. I'm like,
Window.
Anthony, it's window.
Everybody
not
in
window.
Manhattan says window. It was a window. It was a window.
Sandwich.
Yeah,
You always say that
sandwich.
too. Sandwich. Yeah.
Sandwich. No, that was Choppy, our good friend Monica,
Oh, you're
who
welcome, Nancy.
explained to us that she met the guy who said, "Get yourself a nicer sandwich. It's as good as Italian as sandwich for lunch."
Look at this.
They
Look
have
what
a
Apple
huge
says. You can
sandwich.
tell she's from the Bronx when you take her off.
Yeah,
Why?
there
What
was
do I
the
say?
on the line at the in. There was the online in line,
Oh, like-
and we had a discussion of that.
Like the snowman.
That New
hell, yeah.
Yorkers
Here's
get
your- here's your
online.
mouth.
You know why? Because New Yorkers say,
freezing.
when there's a line, I'm getting on the line. If there is no line, I'm getting in line. Because I'm starting the line.
Oh
The
my
only
God.
time in
He's
New York
really
you get in
He's
line
too serious right now.
is when there's no line.
He's too serious.
All right, everybody line up. Or as people from the UK might say, everybody queue up. All right,
I never heard
everybody
him say
line
queue
up.
up.
Everybody line up. I just said in the UK.
Turkey. Hi,
here.
Mr. Sanjib. I said I never heard.
Mr. Sanjib.
I hear people talking in the UK. You never
Don't
hear
they say
Foxy
queue?
say that.
Get in the queue.
Does Foxy say
Everybody
that?
says queue. Don't you guys say queue? But in New York they say, okay, everyone line up. So when I'm the first person in line, I got in line.
Heather's from Long Island. And she
But when
says,
there's
"Oh,
already a line,
that's what I
get
said. It
on
depends
line.
on the situation.
I'm going to get on the line. I'm not going to get in the line.
No, you're already in the line.
See, if I get in
when
the
you're
line-
in the line, you're already in the line. But you can also be on the line. You could be on. I'm online. You ever see in the supermarket, like when your mother, you go, Ma, where are you? I'm online. I'm on the line. Right here.
Great
Anthony.
Britain is the island.
Forecast. Hi, forecast. Hello.
Hey, we got a
Hi,
forecast.
Chrissy. Windows. Yeah.
Yeah, windows.
Now me,
Chrissy.
I catch myself saying $1, $5.
Yeah, and that goes with a dollar.
$DOLA, $5.
You mean dollar?
I never say dollar. I say $5.
A dollar.
But the worst, you guys all say I say coffee different. Like
No,
I
but
know.
it's five. There's
$5.
no five.
But listen,
She eliminates the
You
V.
know what's worse than coffee? You know what I do really bad? I know I can't say it. right. You know what I say really wrong? Pause. Like, you know when you're pausing something? Not the pause on an animal, but a pause. You're like, you're pausing the video.
Not to be refused.
can't say
Not to
it.
be confused with the pause that refresh.
Look, Auntie
Refreshes.
Maxine said Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island.
$5. Yeah, exactly. Give you life. That's what I say. $5.
$5. She likes to have $5.
When I give my tours, people ask me, "Are you from New York City?" They can hear my New York City accent. You definitely have an accent, Jenny.
Give you life says my mother said $5. God rest her.
I say over here, like as in the movie.
You just said it right, says Apple. You said it the right
What
way.
I say?
You said it right. $5.
By the way, who the heck are the Commanders? I have no idea.
Washington.
We drive on the parkway and park in the driveway.
They have a big W on their helmet.
Yep. So Jan said my Italian grandmother said sandwich.
Sandwich. I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Me saying coffee gives me away here in Maine.
Wolfie likes your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
Those are
You bought
nice,
these
aren't
to me
they?
for Christmas last year, right? The glass
I
earring.
believe so.
Scott says, I grew up near Chicago, and my wife says I say Candy King instead of Candy King. Sorry, that's funny. Yeah, and Karen said in England we say you're in the queue, not in the line. Like in the queue.
Don't give Lori any spoilers, LAB.
I say coffee and some sugar.
Spoilers, as they say on Doctor Who.
Pocketbook. Yeah, that's right,
Pocketbook.
Owen. Pocketbook. That's what I
Pocketbook.
say, pocketbook. Who, the kids today, they don't
Hey,
say
go
pocketbook,
get
they say
me
my
my
bag.
pocketbook.
Go get my bag, but it's
My bag.
pocketbook, you know, it's pocketbook, my age. already.
The kids say my
Say my
bag.
bag. Or they'll say the name, like Gucci or whatever. Get me
Come
my
on,
Gucci.
get my Gucci.
We have
Get
to...
Bob Gucci.
Okay, well,
Again.
now we're up to speed. What does it say? All right, don't read that.
Now we're up to speed.
Pause sounds good to me. Anthony and Jeanette, my cousin's son works for New England Patriots. He is the personal coordinator. He used to involve with scouting. Nice. It's the Q. I always say it. I'm the Q. Always say it again. Coffee. I left and now I'm back.
Hey,
Pocketbook.
Frank McLeod.
Jen,
Chief
I want to hear you
McLeod.
say Falkland Islands. Falkland Islands. Yep, I used to
Falkland
say
Islands.
pocketbook. Oh, Irina said she says go ahead too.
Go ahead.
I didn't know I was doing that until we started the channel.
Go ahead.
Anthony didn't
One
realize it
day
either.
I was watching the old videos.
He was doing
And I
editing.
never knew she was
This is
saying
when we
it.
did a video
Yeah,
and
I was
he was
making
editing.
like
He goes,
the
"Oh my
time
God,
I
you don't
started
shut up
making
with
those
the
like
guys."
replay videos that I did for a little while. I haven't made one in a while. Those like
Dungarees.
throwback videos, and I was editing the video and I was like, Jesus Christ, she really does say go ahead a lot. Okay, go ahead.
I know. I was like, no, I don't.
Okay, go ahead.
I was like, no, I don't.
She's constantly, you know
And
what
then
it
I'm
is?
like, you know what,
It's
I'm
that
always
she constantly is interrupting me. And when she finally shuts up, she usually goes, okay, go ahead.
Interrupt
I'm like-
again.
And I was like, she says go ahead. I never noticed it. I had never noticed it, that she says go ahead. And I figured like she says go
That's
ahead.
like
go ahead.
I say valise. I don't say luggage.
I was like, what are you supposed to be
valise.
saying? And then I
luggage.
realized, oh, you're supposed to say go ahead.
Yeah, no, nobody talks
Go
on the
ahead.
phone anymore, Virginia. You're absolutely right. The
Who
kids don't
talks
like
on the
it.
phone?
They're like, oh my God, it's like a tiger attack them.
But
Talk
everything
on the
new is old
phone.
again.
No.
Everything old is new again. So at some point, you know talking on the phone is going to come back.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm watching a ping pong match with you two. You talk at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm watching the old videos and I'm going, Jesus Christ, she really does say go ahead every 2 seconds.
You did
Because
that
she's
first
constantly,
video?
she's
remember
I did,
that
yeah,
video
the
where
first
you
one
put
I
a little
made, I put a counter.
Put a number on
I put a
it.
counter, go aheads.
I think it was
How many
25
go-aheads?
or something,
I
on a
asked
15-minute
people in the
video.
chat on the premiere,
And it
I
went
asked the people in the chat
ding.
to like say, like to guess how many go-heads there would be. So like, there was like 25, 26 go-heads in one video. It was just like go-heads, because she's constantly interrupting
Karen
me.
says,
Because she never shuts up. And she constantly interrupts me. And finally she interrupts and she goes, and that was the thing that I wanted to say. Okay, Anthony, go ahead. Okay, Anthony, go ahead. Okay, Anthony, go ahead. Okay, Anthony, go ahead.
custody that. Okay, so Paul says custody that. Frank says I call people on the phone, but they don't pick up, and 3 days later they text me. That's called getting a. That's like what we try to get to, for Joe Taylor. That's called what is it called? Getting a hint.
Yeah, they're giving you a hint.
Don't answer the phone. Hi, Wicked Twister.
Holy smoke, look who it is.
Mom and I say go ahead now. We used to say it because it was fun, but now it's just second nature. I like when Jeanette says saw. Like she saw it. Saw.
She saw.
Oh my God, Adriana.
I saw.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm seeing outside?
I saw
it. He saw it.
Old friends my age talk on the phone, close to 70 years old. Yeah, I still like talking on the phone, but nobody wants to do it anymore. The French is coming, oi, in it.
Wicked Twisted, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Oh my God, you guys are too funny. 26 Gaheads.
26 Gaheads.
It wouldn't be a proper stream without Gahead, says Heather.
Yeah, there
My
was
mother
like
used
a
to
lot of
call
Gaheads.
it a Frigidaire, not a refrigerator. Yeah.
Yeah,
so do my parents.
Owen. See, you're from Owen's
You're from New
Manhattan.
York. You're a New Yorker.
You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
You're from Manhattan. You have the same accent like I have.
Gahead,
And yes,
Raven says
that's
Gahead.
from the thing. My mother did
Yeah,
the
that's a
same
New York
thing,
thing.
Owen. The Frigidaire. Oh, I'm gonna go over there. Owen, go and get me go and get me the milk out of the Frigidaire.
Fridge.
Or the fridge. That was the thing. Owen, at some point in your life, your mother must have said,
idea?
Owen, go get me the milk out, the cream out of the Frigidaire.
Thank you, Karen. What about when people say wash? Oh yeah, I had a friend who did that. I'm going to do my wash. I never did that. We used to make fun of her. She used to laugh.
Auntie Maxine's mother used to say galoshes. Yeah, my mother also did the galoshes.
Oh great, Jenny. We
Rubbers.
could talk on the phone. I'd love that. Maybe I'll
Rubbers.
plug in my my princess phone and talk on the landline. I love the
princess
old
phone.
phones.
She
I
has her
love them. I wish
princess
they
phone.
never left.
She says she
hard
wants
to
to
buy
get. We
'em.
don't have a phone line.
We did, and we got rid
She
of
wants to
it.
get a phone line for the
I
house.
want to get a
connect
phone
the
line.
phone.
I want to get a phone line. This is what I want. I'll tell you another time. Another time. I don't want to tell you now. Galoshes. I remember that. Put on your galoshes. Oh my God, I remember that. I would never say it at school because I'd be embarrassed. I'm like, nobody ever talks like that but you, my father. Oh, you gotta say galosh. It was nice hanging out. I gotta get back to editing and hoping.
Owen, put your
Take care,
leftovers in the
Wolfie. See you
Frigidaire.
soon. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Thank you, Wolfie, for hanging out. Always love to see you. I hate it when my kids don't answer the phone, then text minutes later. I pay for those flipping phones. Answer it. Oh my God.
Oh, and throw these leftovers in the Frigidaire.
Yeah, it works. We stopped the we took the landline off, so I have to but I mean we can always talk on the cell phone.
Man, did that thing ring
But I wanna,
constantly.
yeah, I want to get
There's
it
the
on
phones.
again. I want to call the phone company and get it. Rubbers,
The kids would barely
galoshes,
know
yeah.
what that emoji is. What the heck is that
Sonia
emoji?
has a landline. A lot of people still do. I mean, I think they do.
Not the land. I'm talking about the shape of the phone.
The shape what?
The shape of the phone. The kids
Oh, I
wouldn't
know,
even know
I
what
know.
that emoji is.
Yeah, I know.
What the heck is that?
Thank you, Wolfie. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Take care, Wolf.
Listen, you guys. If you have no way of contacting each other, because that's how we did it with somebody else once. If, like, you want me to give somebody in here your phone number, you can send me an email. And if you guys are, like, agreeing to something, or you want me to ask someone to give a phone number, like if you want to touch base or something, just send us a message, and then we'll ask them, this one wants to call you or whatever, do you want to do it? And then we'll just... After that, it's none of our business, you know? But that's a way to contact each other if you would like to do that.
It's none of our business.
I'm just saying, like, you know, you can't... Don't put your phone number in the chat, is what I'm saying. You know,
Always
you guys
good
know that
advice.
already, but what I'm saying is, it's like if you don't have an email or you don't have an Instagram and there's no way to contact each other, send us the message and we'll translate the information over to the other person if they send you. So both of you send a message, emails, if that's what you want to do. It is cheap to have a landline. It is much cheaper. The reception is better than... You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Anyway, what do you want to do, Aunt? Do you want to end it?
I think so.
Right now? Oh, there he is. There's Joe's Taylor.
There's Joe Taylor. Back he am.
Oh my God, the wonton egg drop soup was delicious too. As kids, we did phony phone calls. Oh my God, I remember that too. My cousins, my brothers did it. Holy mackerel. If you got caught, you got in trouble though. I like being able to slam the phone down when I was mad. It would never break. That's why it would never break, right? In my kitchen, when I was growing up in the house,
Yeah, you know what
my
you can't...
father got an extra long, like I'm not talking about a regular long one. I mean one that could go like into 4 rooms. An extra long cord. And they would have to double and triple it around because it was in the kitchen, so it was the kind
And
like
there
goes
was
like
like
on the
people
wall
like the
that.
net would stretch it out.
And it would
you know
be
when
like
the
that
kids would
kind,
like they
not
go
on
in
the
the
desk.
closet and talk,
And
and
I
go in
would
the
go in the
bathroom.
closet and close the closet. I'd be in my
Go in the
friend, my
bathroom,
best
go
friend.
in the other
I'd be
room.
I'd be in the closet sniffing cinnamon for like an hour to get privacy, because that's all you ever wanted was privacy. When you lived at
Take
home with
care,
your
Wicked
brothers,
Twisted.
take care, Wicked Twisted. Thanks for being here.
Remember the long cords,
And
Virginia?
we wanted privacy, and that was before the cordless, before the
cordless. Yeah, you know what you can't do with a cell phone? You can never do the emphatic hanging up on anybody with a cell phone. You can only do that with the landline, with the classic landline that has the hook, where you go like that and just hang the hell up.
Yes, Apple, exactly. It was a beige
Pressing a
phone. I
button
had
just
the
isn't
same one.
emphatic enough.
The same one with the long cord. Because it was in the kitchen, and the dining room was in the other room, and then the bedroom was next to that. Nobody was gonna stand in the kitchen unless you went in the closet like we did. We went in the stanzine.
The stanzine.
Stanzine.
Karina
I'd sit
says
in
we
there and
have
I'd
the
close door.
landline. My madre don't know to use the cell phones. I love to talk on the phone.
Yeah, on the regular phone.
On the regular phone.
And you
on
could,
the-
and someone could be on the other extension. You could all talk at the same time,
Hey,
right?
Kerry,
Like on another room.
crank calling your friends was super fun back in the day.
Oh, we never did
says
it to
Kerry.
our friends. We did it to people we
They
didn't
did
know.
it to other people.
We were
The
bad.
crank caller days.
I did not get a cell phone until 2018. I had a rotary dial previous. We didn't get cell phones right away either. We just didn't. We didn't get them because we didn't need them.
And we didn't have smartphones for the longest.
No, we were like,
We had those flip
we were like,
phones for
we're
a while.
not doing it.
We're
So we
not
were like,
doing
all
it.
right, now we got to
I
do it
forget
because
that.
we were getting left out of things.
I can't. There's too many things I can't do.
And now it's almost impossible, almost.
Almost impossible.
The best thing about a cell phone is that you could take it with you and have a phone with you all the time, and pictures. If you're like me and like to take pictures of everything, then
Finzi
You know.
said, I was so excited when I got my own pink phone in my room. I loved having my own phone. I bet you did.
party lines, yeah.
Is your
When
refrigerator
I am
running?
online means I am online. You're stalking people on the white pages.
Oh, look, both of them know the same gag.
Is your
Same prank
refrigerator
call.
running?
Give You Life and Finzi both did the thing. Is your refrigerator running? Well, go catch it. The
Yeah,
classic
Nokia. Nokia's
prank
a small
call.
one. Prank calling and ding dong
The cla-
ditching. What's ding dong ditching? I never heard of that.
Oh man.
So a lot of people, they have the cell phones, but they won't
That's right, Frank.
won't let go of their landline. They still have the landline because they think if like there's a power outage or if your cell phone goes down. When we had the outage in New York, the cell phones were all off. Guess what still works? The landline. Landline still works.
The good old, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, get him out.
All right, what did we
Yes.
learn, guys? Let's start to
What did we
wrap it
learn?
up.
We
Anthony's
learned
knee is
that you
killing
can.
him.
Anthony's knee is killing him. We learned that you can get pretty darn good Chinese food at Orient Odyssey.
Running
out on
away
Jericho
after ringing the
Turnpike.
doorbell, Aunt. Who does that? Can't do that
That's a
anymore with
classic.
those ring doorbells.
Those
They'll
ring
catch
doorbells,
you right on the
you run
camera.
away, they see you on camera.
can't get away
You
with
have to
none of
wear a
that stuff.
disguise, and then you look like some desperado or something.
All buns out of there, says Karen.
Desperado,
I hate
why
that song
don't
so much.
you come to
It's
your
such a dumb
senses?
Yeah, the maps in the back.
Is that one better? Is that what the right one? Or is which a woman?
Oh no, I hate that one too.
She's
Exactly, it's right there and you can look it up. That's what I was trying to tell Joe.
which a
Hey
woman.
JW3, remember waiting in line at work for payphones? Oh my
Yes.
god. I do too.
Operator.
Operator.
Everybody that asked for the operator sounded the same.
Anthony, we learned Anthony thinks small wildlife can turn.
Yes.
He was so
Tiny.
scared.
I was
He
like,
was
maybe
so
they'll use
scared.
it.
I never seen
I
him
was
like
like-
that in my life. Never,
I was
never
very
ever after
frightened.
that either.
I was like this holding the
Like
knob.
it's
I
an
was
animal.
like,
What do you think it's gonna do to
you know,
you?
they're gonna use their tiny, tiny hands to like turn the knob.
But you know what? I'm so glad he did that because it wasn't going to be us that was going to have a problem. It was going to be the cat. Because was it bigger than the cat?
No, of course not.
I don't know. I never saw a water rat before. I have no idea.
Bigger than a cat.
But there was a lot of them, you
full-sized
said, right? But you said there was a lot of them, right?
Yeah, there was like 5 of them.
Yeah, we learned that the mango there is a no bueno.
But for
My
some
pet
reason-
termite called Clint eats wood.
But I like you learn Anthony thinks that they have tiny little hands that can pick them up.
The end.
I can't do it, Jake. I can't do it. The door. He's holding the doorknob.
Thank
I
you,
can't turn
Robin.
it.
Anybody looking at us? No. We're all New Yorkers, right?
Phil, I can't turn the doorknob. He's holding the other side.
Wait, Thomas Johnson, how you doing? I always used to stretch the cord from the kitchen wall phone into the bathroom for privacy. That's what I'm saying, Thomas. That's what I'm saying. It would stretch and it would no longer be, it would be like all like that and frayed and brown, and it would like go on the floor, and like you'd have to step over it if somebody was on the phone. Everybody wanted privacy. That's what it was. 5 cents for the next 5 minutes was a good deal. We learned that you can fall in love in a supermarket.
You
There
can.
was a lot of people in that supermarket that got married.
There was
around our
quite a
age.
few,
A lot of us.
quite a bunch that
It was
got married.
weird. We could
Supermarkets
like do
are
a documentary
romantic.
about that, yeah. How we all hung out, and so many of us married. Like who met? Like one in the dairy department married someone in the meat department, or someone in the office married someone in the vegetable department. It was true. Habba dabba sits a girl. Let your fingers do the walking. Yellow pages. To more about the lovely people here. Jake, use your nails. Okay, so let's go. Let's say goodnight. We had a great time. I remember you could call up the weather. Oh yeah, that's right. Or the time.
You could call the weather.
And you could
There was
speak to an
sports
operator
phone
or
where you
phone.
could get
I
the
wonder if they
scores.
can still do that. I don't know.
Remember
I that
sports
you never
phone?
would
You
call
could get the
someone during
scores.
dinner back in the day. Yeah, because JT
Oh, no,
here,
you couldn't call
JT here,
people
we
during
watch Mystery
dinner.
Science Theater, and they have the shorts that
You
are
had to
like
have a date with your
Tandy
family.
company or whatever, and they have all the like things you're supposed to do and not supposed to do. You're supposed to get dressed up when your father comes home from the 50s. It was really ridiculous. Like you
Coronet.
had to put on a fancy dress if you were a kid. A 10-year-old, you'd have to do your hair up before Dad got home when you met him for dinner. So stupid.
Like you'd
Things
have
like
to
that.
go on a date with your family,
couldn't raise your
which you
voice too loud.
wait
Never
a
bring
minute.
up
I like
uncomfortable
my
stuff
family
in
as
front
a
of the-
friend.
What is it?
I don't wanna date
What do
them.
they say? Never bring up uncomfortable stuff in front of
Please
your father.
don't bring up uncomfortable situations
So
at the
messed
dinner
up.
table.
It's like your father is the boss, and like you
Remember, folks, emotions are for ethnic people.
Can't... Oh God, is that what they said?
Yes.
That's terrible.
They didn't say that. That was the joke
I know, but
on Mystery Science Theater.
hope everyone has a great night. Get home safe. Thank you, Sharon. I know we're gonna have to.
You should
end this.
have unemotional
We have a
conversations
little
at the dinner
wall cut in
table.
the wall for the phone, kitchen and living room.
I
That's
cannot
cool.
express to you enough unemotional
Emotional.
at the dinner table.
What's the one with the pants? What's the joke with the pants?
Pants.
Or pantsless? What is it? Is it for men?
No, that's turban.
Turban.
But there's the two women
Hi
sitting.
Ida, how are you? Ninja Watch. I love watching your stream. My mom had a rotary phone. She would put a lock on it because my brother was constantly using it. Ida, thank you for saying
That's
something.
cool.
Welcome in, and thank you for watching.
Ida, thanks
us.
for
We
stopping
appreciate
by.
it. Thank you for sharing that. We love those things. Thank you. I've heard of that before, putting a lock on it. What was
Thank
that with
you,
the
give you
pants you
luck.
said? Thank you,
No, it
Pookie.
wasn't the pants. It was turbans. The girl said, you know, that one guy was. I don't remember the joke.
All right, we'll do it next time. My mother always took a bath at 3 p.m. and got dressed for dinner. See, that's the way it was. Because the man was coming home and you had to like not raise your voice. Don't talk about yourself at the dinner table. So different nowadays, right?
And got tried, yeah, you had to picture the women in this family feel it necessary to make themselves look more presentable for the men in the
just
family
have
for
you-
dinner time. So they'll be unsuspecting when they kill them.
Always have his slippers ready at the door, and right? That's what this like short is about from the 50s.
They act like they're genuinely glad to see their father when he comes home for dinner.
That's
Well,
great.
they're not, of course, but like, let's act like we are.
All right, guys, we're gonna fight the power. All right, we're
Fight
gonna
the
go
power
now because
for
I gotta
Marie.
get Anthony home. Guys, it was so much fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for helping out on any of my questions. And I will be
Justine,
reading
hey.
this back like family, Owen. Owen, thank you so much.
Thanks, Owen.
And yes, it's always a great place to chat because you can just be yourself here, just like us, right?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful visit today. I feel blessed to spend some time with you guys. Chat is wonderful as well. Sending you my love. Mwah. Thank you,
Thanks, Raven.
Thank you, Moderators. Marilyn.
Thank you, guys.
Hi,
Moderate.
Marilyn. Oh, no. This store was crazy today. That's what I said. It was so crazy. I don't know what's going on today. Everybody's out. Anyway, we can't keep reading because we'll never leave. Good night,
never
guys.
leave.
We love you. Thank you so
Good
much.
night, one and all.
Be safe. Please take care of each other. Be kind to each other. If you could check on the elderly if you can, just please, just a little
Yes.
thing. A little thing can make their whole day. All right? And yes, classy gal. Mwah.
Classy.
We love you. Everyone who gave a super chat, super sticker, and became a member, anything that you've done
Thank you
here.
so much.
Just
We
saying
truly
hello.
do
We love
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for
From the
coming
bottom
in.
of our
Yes,
heart,
it
we
means the best to
appreciate
us.
it.
Thank
And
you
we
so much.
send our thoughts out to you. We do, like I said, from the bottom of our hearts. And until next time, folks, I think it's time to do what, Annette?
Push the button, Frank.
See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
And thanks very much.